we're seeing that slow beginning.
The hate watch will be strong. EG. Isn't this G2's best map? Wait, isn't this G2's best map actually? Aren't they undefeated? Or they lost once, right?
Maintain control as well over towards A rubble.
They're like 9-0. I thought I lost to Sun too.
And now you might see the hit come through, but still.
But I think that was map 1 that we lost, right?
In their back pocket, trying to go for the refight as well, but in exchange of the lead, it's Valen who's going to be the first one to drop. Quick little pivot now. It's cheeky, but G2 are going to be waiting with open arms to try and absorb most of this pressure coming his way. With Nature dropped into the play, Jogma already finding one of his own. Off to the side here. It's off to the extremities. EG going hunting for any chance to lay claim to this side plant. Finally going down here and defended in time here.
He killed the guy with high HP.
Oh wow.
Derek.
Oh wow.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow.
He killed a guy with high HP. That was insane.
Yeah.
But Icy's kill onto
EG?
really opened the door.
The spam kill as well. I see with a 3K here, right?
Doesn't matter how much pressure they apply throughout the early and mid round, which generally they're going to be quite slow. It's the late round where all the action happens.
Wait, 100 gifted from Omni King?
Nice, let's go. Come on, baby.
The last 30
Omni King,
seconds
thank you.
is just action.
They play against
Spent 500 just to get a thank you. What can I do, bro? What do you want me to do? Post a feet pick? What can I possibly do, man? What? All right, Omni King, enough is enough. Give me your Snapchat, bro. I'm gonna have to start doing my part of this deal.
Utility on the pistol. They didn't try to force a fight into EG. They forced EG to make the play into B.
You guys are right, bro.
Still won.
Here's an attempt at a refight there.
No.
That's going to be coming up with the goods. Icy's
No. They're all in tree. They're all in tree.
Corral's cornered in through tree and surrounded now. Still with a better weaponry. Not too much to worry about for now, but you've got to try and see if you can hold on to control of this one. It's a bit of an exchange, and look at this call by EG. Flip the site.
They flipped it. They flipped it.
Fast.
We've had the sheriff here.
Making sure that
That's
they
more
take a bit of
dangerous.
space.
Yeah. 3 tree, one's lower. He's going back to heaven though.
Looks like he's going to try
big
to
fight.
take the fight and spawn as
Wait, what? Ye didn't even see him, did he?
Okay.
Shot his teammate's head and got 2 kills.
The weapon that was claimed just a bit prior.
Angel tweeted? Angel knows how to use Twitter?
And indeed it is. Weapon's going to be reclaimed at the other side of this one. EG get through these opening rounds relatively cleanly.
He tweeted and said, good example of how to ruin your career. Everyone who works at Tier 1 have a lot of stories to share. Most of these would be affected by a storytelling perception. But the question is, would you work with a guy who's ready to tweet something like this? Did I not say exactly this? I literally said the exact same thing. I agree. Unks think alike. Wait, do Unks just think alike? Maybe Unks think alike.
Looking ahead for a bonus conversion as well. I mean, EG. Here we are. Going to be seeing a fight to be taken here with a Prowler.
Yikes.
That is a good stun against that connection. Icy falls prey to it as well. Still eager to take these fights forwards and leave it hard committed off to the side.
Big kill, Diablo.
To the challenge.
Holy. Wait, if I can't have Demon 1, I'll settle for Ye, I guess. Chat, what do you think?
Response for it.
Not to be denied the ult orb.
We need one of them to be back.
Online for Ye. He's going to be able to take aggressive fights and still feel pretty confident about being able to go into game value.
Oh my god.
Aggro is anything here.
He popped the ult though. He's dead. He's dead. I mean, he'll get info. He'll drone, I guess.
No targets waiting for you.
He also has smokes for post plant, so that's the nice part.
He's going to realize
I think it was too far away. He's not going to get this.
Yeah, actually, we need to die strategically. Wait, can he smoke me in? No.
Yeah, he can.
It's only Jorg left to divide into the 1v1. Superman. It's been a star player for them when EG have been trying to get these wins on Lotus as a map. Up against Jorgmo, it's a tough test indeed.
How did that reach?
I
have no idea.
It wasn't on the radius.
Superman is in a sorry state in terms
of he
overpeaked.
Jorgmo. He's doing well with the jiggles. Nice try. It's a big clutch.
Perched up there just onto the slightest of high ground. Leaf could be in.
Leaf's going to be hearing a lot of this. Now the question is, do they
cut noise,
open the door and flush Leaf out, or is this a commitment?
Potentially. Narrowly avoiding there with a fault line, but here's the paranoia on top
of
the corners. This side is not going to be doing too much at all.
Jorgmo.
From the side is Jorgmo laying claim to the site.
Oh, they didn't see Viper, but time?
A chance to sit past the threshold, and they should be aware of this one. Superman
timing here.
been doing it against teams.
He doesn't expect him
here. Towards the tail end of stage 1, Trent.
Oh, that was a chance, though.
Locked right onto the head. Superman dropped. Now Derek's left to pick up the pieces in this one in
No
a 1v4.
time,
15 seconds left remaining into the round. Extremely unlikely indeed. Trent was, but nice.
Oh my god!
Do it, and they are
How's
right
you
there
alive?
behind you.
Get a gun, Leaf.
Great
This man was crazy.
How Superman is going to be lurking. This
wow, he got a gun.
And
A lot of uncertainty.
it is tough to gather information over here with Superman's.
Wee wee.
That's not
Rosa.
expended. Okay.
That's a really large expenditure.
Yeah,
Anticipating
that's
that there'll be
right
someone home at least onto the side, but G2 have completely evacuated.
Dropping spike.
No one was near. Dimensional drift
Viper ult?
even going to be
They're
used
gonna-
now by
oh
Jordan.
no,
He wants to
we'll
get that
throw
extra information for his team. There's a late backstab that potentially could be occurring.
10
Derek
seconds
up
left.
the gut through mid.
Can't
It's
find the
9 seconds
lurker,
left. Finally,
though.
that plant's going down.
Good
Yeah,
kill.
forward,
Yeah, they might
off
not be aware
angle.
of him.
Sheriff in
Oh,
hand.
close.
It's a nice little peek there from Jonah P.
Trent is watching it.
Trent is
Are
watching
they aware
it.
of this one here? Is a rolling thunder even being committed in Superman?
Trent timing?
Up, round to the side.
No, it won't matter.
He deals with him. It's a swift hand necessary. Still 2
Rockets.
shots. All it takes for
That's
Tarik
it, yeah.
finally coming alive and activating in through that
They need to
backstab.
buy
The
more
site
time,
is
though. They need
gained
more
up now for
kills.
G2.
They troops
This is
here.
applying the pressure indeed.
Oh, yeah, he got him off.
Over the
Oh.
shot. Still, they haven't cleared out nature. They haven't cleared out these players.
Wait.
Rooted into place. EG have a
Oh.
decent chance of this. Another time to try and push them out. But
Nice
composure maintained.
Damn.
Word of the day for a team like G2, and there's
Nice
no
try.
real
Damn.
chance here for Derek. See if he can clean it up.
Wow.
It's very important, I think, to not get flustered when the time gets low and these spots against a team like EG here. An attempt to try and take this one up and over towards the top. There's a flash to supplement.
Who the hell's going to be going in making space for you?
Uh-oh, Jogamo.
Jogamo.
Look at Jogamo. Look at
This-
Jogamo, bro. This is a crazy thing to
I don't know
do.
about that.
Indeed.
Yeah,
This
this
is a crazy thing
crazy.
to do.
Lying in wait here.
Wait, pass the drone, though. Wait a minute. They think it's clear, but... Oh, left.
Looking for options, looking for
Oh my god,
picks.
Jogamo's on your left,
There's
bro.
danger here, crossing out
Oh
into the
my
open, just
god.
spots out to
Oh
the
my
back as well.
god.
The timing here.
Potentially over towards the side.
No, the
Yeah.
jiggles!
Side
Oh,
step.
it didn't work out.
Raining down.
It was
Jogamo.
looking promising,
Punished for it.
though.
36
Yeah.
seconds left, and what does a call now?
He
We gotta
wasn't
get
sure
him
what
a
to
hold
do
into
with
the back.
that
This is all to
timing,
leave
yeah.
now.
Wait,
Put
the
a stop
tails
to
are
it.
going crazy
Got
right
that
now.
supplementary util, though.
Close in, close in.
Nol's going to be expended of his own, but Ye's caught
They
a
don't know.
timing all the way through.
Holy
25 Where are you
rattage.
taking the
This
spike
is
in the
mad.
midst?
Holy
of
rattage.
Superman! He's found one of his own.
Where's the
Already
spike
taking
going?
this space up to be.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Oh my
EG
god.
are running laps around them, the
How
geniuses.
do they do it?
Timings on timings on timings. With the clock ticking down at all times.
We are evil?
That's absolutely
That was a
remarkable.
crazy
Ye
round.
gets
That
into
was
a weird
crazy.
position. Superman's lurk eventually pays off as well. And there's poor Derek with the spike just wondering where he's going, getting pulled from site to site, trying to find a safe location. But Superman's 2 on B were perfect. And
jiggle
Valen
tap in the
in
head.
an essentially impossible situation.
Not long for the world if Derek can land that one. Indeed, he
Damn.
does. So 3-3. EG proving that he can really dish it out against the gun rounds.
Can they convert?
Uh-oh.
On the attack side of themselves.
Wow,
And that's the
that's
104
crispy.
player, Jonah P.
That was very fast.
Clicks his kill. Ice is going to be dropped.
Wow.
Didn't stop EG in the fire round, but we'll see if it helps. This one right here.
Diablo to respond?
Yeah, they had a clean 5v4 in the previous round. No Icy. And just
Who won
Lurkers
center
getting
MIBR? I
dropped.
was watching
Now
Snowfall.
you see
Huh?
G2 holding, trying to deny Superman any entry, and that's spam for Jonah P, and it works like a charm.
Tarik, you're pushing 30. When are you going to have wife or kids?
better
Bro,
be-
you're pushing 20. When are you going to find a
Jonah
job?
P is both.
My ult is ready.
So
Nope.
he's got it in spades, really, hasn't he? G2 have really aggro positions now out towards B, and they are primed and ready here, but the door opens up and a fault line towards it. There's a bit of a spray down, spam down.
That's what I'm doing.
With guns in their hands, happy days for G2.
And I think this macro
If you didn't
is
stutter, that would have been
beautiful
plus
from G2.
100 aura.
Complete control.
Let me try again.
With 2 players.
But I feel like 20 is
Jogamo
like,
gets
you're
posted.
pushing 20,
Then
when are
they
you going to find a
control the
job?
front of B, an open door. in
The
case
thing is, I
C
get
gets
too
punished.
excited,
I think they
and
can
then,
use
like,
this system
yeah.
quite
You know what
a
I'm
lot
saying
to
or not?
abuse EG.
I overcooked it now.
Derek, but not anticipating the position.
All right, no
there
joke.
from
I'm going to
Valen.
run that back another day,
That was
but I'll
very
say it
close.
better.
Gets set up initially, but he is on a bit of an island. The gatecrash is going to be running out soon enough here. Vulnerable. There it is. Did it out. Jogamo is going to be trying to piece
Wait, what?
out. The
Keep
side
it into the
died to
Rockets.
Exit strategy
Yeah,
unlucky.
tonight.
and he was vulnerable.
1 minute still left onto the
Uh-oh.
clock. Lots of options here. G2
Damn.
they react accordingly. Going to shore up the defenses over towards C with that Viper's Pit.
I see just walking in
Does
here,
leave
dude. You
A
see this?
almost open for the taking.
This is
Yeah.
ballsy. I mean, I know we heard him rotate, but
That's
still.
Jonah P.
So this fight here,
that's
Superman
a
has
good
been caught
fight.
off to the side as well, but barely stays alive. Straight bullet. Jonah P now is the one who has to
The
step up to the
seasoning get-
plate. Take
Wow.
that challenge, take that test.
Yeah, the
Dropped at a moment's
seasoning
notice
doing
though, and that
anything.
means the B
Yeah.
site is open for them.
3v5.
Lurks on lurks. Leaf is
Viper
going to be
ult?
wrapping around steadily
Nope,
here.
they don't need it.
Does not win the fight out. Not against his
I
adversary.
should say.
Superman's just been amazing
I
for
don't know.
EG in
It
these
should,
last
but-
few rounds.
Doubled up towards
Enemy
heaven.
remaining.
Discipline from EG. Trent still able to get a lot of space out here. Damage done to a lot of them too.
Winnable? Nah.
Nah.
No one from EG willing to give him an easy target. Salvos
Going for it.
attempt to try and clear the way through.
Guess they have low money on EG.
already wrapping all
Do
the way
damage.
around, looking to be one step ahead
Orbs are
of this
good
one.
too. Orbs are always good.
Potential options here. Trent taps. Here's the footsteps. Gets the kill, but
Well, you can
time
have
is
it.
running short now. That's the one commodity that he really needs into this
Oh,
spot.
good timing
Yeah,
on
he
the
knows
peak.
it.
Yeah.
Plays the time down.
Perfect timing.
Operator in the hands of Jorgamo. Want to try and set him up. Odin spam as well. Pouring absolutely
Finesse?
everything into this one.
Bro, you
Here,
guys
gotta be
think
careful.
Finesse is
They-
actually
Now
whiffing in these
sidestep, but
matches?
just
Like,
onto that
no.
angle, not
He's obviously
anticipating.
doing it on purpose, so he has a
G2
reason
just
to
gonna overload
retire.
Yay and Icy.
Like, you guys need to wake the f up,
Posted
bro.
up early towards
It's
B
all an
main,
act.
and left Yay
It's
here
all
as
a act, bro.
So you've got to imagine that they're
If he
looking to
keeps
try to
playing
pivot
well,
through Blue
he
Room.
can't
First, they
retire.
have
It's
to deal with Trent.
impossible.
There would
He
be
has
Odin
to f
as
up.
well, coming through this wall, through to the blue
Think
room,
about it.
if they decide
He
to
knows
pivot
he
like
has
this
to
into B.
whiff.
And then, of course, Leaf is tucked towards B main.
Oh, they're
It looks
walking
so
into the
tough.
opposite. Scary.
Wait, is this is not meant to be toxic? Is this toxic?
Here in the drone now, you got to know inclination, of course, here. EG looking to try and step their way forwards into that B hit as Leaf denies that chance. Over towards Ye now and just backs himself out of the
Wow.
way. Jorgamo!
Damn.
What a shot.
Once more, steps to the side.
What?
Dismissal, but a spam into the smoke.
He
Hello.
spammed
Okay,
him.
Superman's found that one still. Ults are going to be
Double
offloaded.
paranoia.
This is G2 not really just trying
Damn,
to not
didn't
lose
even hear
control
him there,
of
I
the
don't
round. I think they've achieved that.
Oh!
Completely. Jorgamo is just running
Nah,
rampant
Jorgamo's
right
playing
now.
different game.
3 in.
Yeah.
This guy's
Two
literally
rounds.
running around
Looking for that
360ing.
to seal it all the way up here, but
He's
nowhere to
feeling it.
run, nowhere to hide.
Rain?
G2 take the lead just
Oh my
by
god,
one.
Rain.
Low
Jorg
key,
was
EG need like
styling
7
on them.
here on
He's
attack.
inside a smoke trying to
I can't believe they
no-scope
picked
somebody. If they
Lotus
tried
if they're
to put
9-0.
pressure towards stairs, they had
Jogamo's
Paranoia
making me
coming
curl
from
my
C.
toes in ways I
So
haven't
much
curled them
cross-map
before.
pressure to
The only
apply
time I
onto
curl my
EG.
toes is
We're
when I
now knocked down
spray.
onto an eco.
Still up against
Oh.
this operator in the hands of Jorgamo. No catching him. Back out and away here, but a tempo increase by EG is called for.
You guys don't curl your toes when you spray?
Slowing down.
Oh,
Helps
no.
with the control.
Access to the A side is
I
given
see
up
had the
freely
piss
here.
around,
G2
that
have
was
Try it
Double
out.
kill.
Next time you're in the middle of a spray, try curling your toes.
Here.
But they are going to be playing retake with an op. And an Odin. Could be slightly challenging.
Tarik. And he spots it, he hears it. That pressure coming from the side. He's only got that ghosted
Oh
down.
my god.
No!
What the?
Whatsoever.
She gunned
Now
him
he's
down.
going to be the thorn in their side. G2, did they get a move on? They got to worry about their backs the entire time this is occurring. Trent is forwards as well.
Oh my god.
Oh
Should
my
have been an easy
god.
kill, but he's
No.
always just
God.
No.
Oh my god.
Wait.
What the heck?
Trent was thinking about the tail
What's
nerf.
gone wrong so far? G2.
Oh my god.
Bodies at the wall, seeing if they can try and
He just
salvage
found
this
out
entire
today
operation.
Tech was
It's an
there.
ult.
Oh no.
Not dead yet. Got him
Wait,
from
what's
the side,
happening?
and Jonah
Everyone's
B
dying.
to put the squeeze down onto Ye, leaves it just down to
Can't-
Tarik.
oh,
He was the one
time?
to try and make it happen.
He has
Time.
it.
They
He has
got
it.
it.
He has it.
Yeah, narrow.
He does have it
narrow
by
margins.
1.5.
Super close. Less than a second by the look of things.
Damn, he
But
knows
they're
his
going to be
shit.
able to get the job done. That is so similar to the round that we saw earlier when EG were on an eco. The pistol. So since then, have only won 2 rounds. It's not actually good in the scoreboard department.
Oh, come on,
It's not
brother.
getting any
This
better.
offers
Into the
So
one way.
easy, yeah.
Jorgamo, he's getting so active.
Like if
And
they
the
were gonna
slow-paced style of EG,
prower, just
the
power
slightly
or
more
wait for it.
contacty approach.
I feel like
with
I've
the heavy
seen
lurks,
Ye die
it just runs
there
into
a
the
lot.
operator.
That spot in specific.
That's the
I
problem.
don't know why,
Yeah, Leaf is
but it
tucked
brings
to the
back
corner.
memories.
Out into the open is Decisive offloading with the
What the
ult.
f?
That's
He,
next.
he was about to fry him.
Save, yeah.
He was about to
Still,
fry him after
big
Steven
wrap
did
around
it.
now,
Yeah.
G2, that's 3
Wait,
players.
this
That's
is
going to
big
be called
kill
out
on
by
Leaf.
Superman. And what is the reaction now from EG?
Icy versus
Push
Leaf?
into CT, try and dominate some control, flip the map in some way or form. Maybe there's a chance for them. Despite that player disadvantage.
What
but
a
he's got
stun,
It's picture
dude.
perfect.
What a
G2
paranoia,
subvert
dude.
expectations to wrap around again. EG thought they could get
What
access
an
towards it.
ult.
Armageddon now lay it down, and this is nature with no
Oh.
chance whatsoever.
A beautiful round from G2.
Damn, that Utah.
And then their opponents started coming back into it. Can EG close out the half strong?
That is the G2 effect.
11! Dude!
Like
That is
Oh my
robbery.
God.
Yeah, Superman not to be denied, not to be dropped.
That is actually crazy.
That snap as well to Jorgamo is something else entirely. Derek wants to try and contain this space. Holding a bit of his U-turn up
What?
right to the walls. That's just the
That
timing
gap
that's
is
missed out.
insane.
Yeah, he picks it perfectly. Rolling thunder forwards. Armageddon on top of
Wow.
it. This is
The satchels!
And Jonah
And he still gets
Oh,
balled!
didn't matter.
What?
Heavy weapons guy cosplay occurring.
The
Right from
flank.
behind. That's a bullet to the brain.
Dude.
And the final round.
That
of this
Viper ult though,
half.
it's winnable.
EG
Welcome to
Barely carved out a path here over towards the
I
A
feel like
side
this
with a
is
pit
so
down. There
hard
is
to win.
chances.
This is so
For
what?
EG.
It's hard for EG?
So hard to, yeah.
Yeah, low key, right? Let's see though.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in these kind of rounds. Nature trying to make
I
his
feel
way
like
forward.
Nature needs
Do
to
they
get
have
kills.
utility really to clear
I was
out
gonna say he
Superman's-
needs to like
Taking the K
Yeah,
play
he's
into the
already
Viper
so
or
weak.
like
So
Wait,
down low. You're
I like
up
the
against
spot from
Odin's
Superman.
back.
You don't
It's
expect
gonna
him to be
raining down
here.
onto
Do they have the comms
With the
of
Viper
damage
ult,
that
you
they've
expect him to
already
be tree,
done? I would
right?
assume so.
yeah.
Jorg knows he liked him.
Oh, what a
Is
paranoia,
good.
bro.
Nature has to be the one to try and hold this one
Dude,
down.
what
Here,
a
Trace's point
paranoia,
out. Position of Jordan
dude.
P now. To stand up against this
Wow.
one. It's relentless. No mercy whatsoever.
There's a
Shorty
Viper
in
Maui.
hand, you get the one, but how do you get the
Oh
rest? You
my
just
god, they're so
cannot.
good.
Oh,
Time
if
to
he
spare
mowed, he
forward,
would have wins
G2.
that.
Bounced it off the wall?
Wrap up this first
Yeah.
half of Lotus. Trying to give EG a taste of their own medicine, but
30 seconds left.
no util really expended, as we've already mentioned as well. And still, okay.
He killed the wrong guy.
I see.
Low key,
Shots lay
right?
it down as soon as that all
Yeah.
is going straight up. And it puts EG
I see
into a
or
really
lately
nice
caught a
spot.
stray. Wait, this is a
5v4
big
now
pistol
to
for
try and play
EG.
this one into the retake, looking to potentially flood in and
Oh.
waiting for the right cue.
Wait, the spawn push, bro. They're not.
Trent
Oh, they
versus
are.
Yay over towards blue room.
And they're going for a walk of their own. Is it going to be into
Timing!
Timing.
G2 just wins matches off timings, bro. It's cringe.
Just
Wait,
missed
what?
it narrowly. Nature does his best to try and reclaim some space off to it, but Trent
Oh my god.
trying to deny it, and damage is done to it.
Oh my god.
He's alone. He's
Oh my
ice.
god, they win
Oh
that
my God.
round?
And
Superman and
EG
Nature just hit
put the
some crazy
squeeze
shots.
on him. It's another pistol round.
Wow.
They're going to be able
Wow.
to lay claim to.
Viper's here. If it was just Deco,
Wait, they got timing. They got timing. They got timing
Wait.
again. Oh my god, it's deja vu.
Superman, jump spot
That
just
keeps
missing that one onto the
happening.
timing, and Jorgamo happy to
That's
clean
like
him
the
up.
easiest jump spot.
Take him out of the
I
picture
see that
now.
happen
It's
so
open
much
access to that
recently.
C site.
That's crazy.
And how do you bounce back if you're EG? Difficult indeed. An abundance of util as well, pushing them all the way back and away. That's a paranoia. Delaying this attempt and take. EG are trying to get
Outlaw so
themselves
hard
into
here.
this one. Outlaw in hand, not the weapon of choice for Icy. But he's got to make do. Stuns.
What a stun.
Ricocheting, rebounding here.
Fuck! That's the goal!
This is just G2 at their best.
Wow.
How do they always win the
Another one to the
second
tally,
round,
Josh.
dude? I
It's
hate
not quite
G2. I'm
flawless,
just kidding.
but it looks
I love the
like
players
it.
wholeheartedly.
That's amazing.
But they are
How do
cringe,
they win
bro.
these rounds
I'm just
so
kidding. They're just
cleanly?
good.
They thought you were going to get a bit of respite, but not
Hate
quite.
watching? I mean, hate watching is
They
low-key
hear
fun. I
that
don't
full
care.
line.
God.
That's a full line.
I'm
That's a
down to, I
salvo.
need more reasons to hate
Ooh,
watch.
wow.
Because it makes the matches more
only just the
interesting.
one.
Yeah, Icy's going to be dropped.
From now on, every match, we need to figure out if we're supporting a team or hate watching a team.
Risk to be taken.
There has
here
to
for
be
these
an
EG
agenda.
players. Yeah, you're hoping to get lucky. So they're going to be spotted going walkabouts.
And what's wild about this force buy strategy too is because it
You hate
delays
watch
the
me all the
rifle
time?
round by one round.
Yeah, I
you get
hate
close
watch
to
you
those
because
ults,
you
you can use to
fucking.
snowball the
I had no
attack side.
comeback. I'm not gonna
And
lie.
it's Trent actually who
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god, Sen Classic.
And Superman, he's under the pressure right now, but he's really taking control of the map and potentially this round entirely. Jumps with a right click. Almost want to say unlucky to not get the kill there.
Look at the lurk at north side as well.
And Leave has to contain this one. He needs to do it cleanly.
Nah, Leaf is
it's
doing
lucky.
tricks on it. I'm not
And it's a
gonna
rough
lie.
spot indeed, but still that full
Yeah.
line from
No.
afar, long range.
He did all
Who
that.
the fuck are you?
He's fully
Your
healed
wife's
up,
sending
but only
me
for a
DMs.
moment. It's going to be fading before you know it.
Ooh.
He was
Oh
anticipating.
my God.
Here's it, 1v1.
Oh my god. Oh, Diablo.
Back the years. 2022
God
Yay is here.
damn.
to
Bro, why do
dominate
they always
again.
say that shit? Yay, rolls back
That's
the year.
outrageous.
Well,
no
Isn't
way.
that like fuck?
No
They
glimmer
always
of
say
a
like,
reaction.
Is it like a backhanded compliment?
Wipe of sweat off the
Yeah,
brow.
it's like goes backhanded. It's
Superman
like, you're in the
did
future
a
now.
great
You're
job of
supposed to
picking
be
up
better
two
than
earlier on,
before.
but
Like,
what
bruh.
is that with the stun?
Yay
Then a
in the
body
big
shot to finish off a weak shot
25.
of me, and a beautiful
I don't know. It
headshot.
sounds
Yeah, like, that
backhanded.
would've been better.
It sounds backhanded too, low-key. I feel like he's bringing up the year at all.
The way I just died.
Side of the force buy from G2.
Yeah, instead
thrown
of
in
bringing up
opposite
the year,
direction,
you
but
just
their
say,
economy's actually
Yay
good
does
enough
it
to
again.
basically buy up.
Yeah.
Balanced
It's like
out.
he did it before, he can still do
Jorgamo,
it now.
dimensional drift forwards here. Gate crash to clear. Pave a way potentially to this seaside. EG
Thank
know
you,
this.
Hollow Roscoe. I
Already
see you.
evacuated.
Good glaze.
Something I dislike about EG on this map.
I
they're
can't
normally
read your
very
comment out
slow to
loud because you'll
retake
get
on
roasted,
C.
but I
They
appreciate you.
don't throw
I got a buffer.
util, and they don't fast retake. Are they going to change
What are we
this?
doing? Hello, buffer? Hello?
I mean, Superman just
Buffer?
goes for it.
I mean, I think that was that timing on that.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. Hello?
4v4.
Hello?
Plans
Prime
only
sub,
just
can
going
you hear
down,
me?
By the way, here, and they're really looking to tango. Takes two of them though. Nature opts in and already removed it. Still Armageddon.
What is happening in the server, bro? Play normally.
Trying to maintain control out towards the side of it. Straight
What?
These settles have been crazy today.
Wait, Trent.
And now Trent left into the
Oh god, he's
1v2.
thinking about tail
been
nerf. He's thinking about tail nerf. I can see it. He's thinking about the nerf.
Persevere. Stray shots flying towards
It's a nerf,
him.
bitch!
He's
he thought about it.
Fuck, the jump was perfect.
slippery
Yeah.
as anything.
Oh, we're
These
coming
EG
for you,
players
Trent. We are coming for you,
Not
buddy.
willing.
Couple Cypher nerfs and we broke him,
Just
huh?
trying to play that long con, thinking about win cons
Poor
later
guy.
on into the rounds, try and build up. Get
Why is
closer
my
to the
chat so
ultimate.
negative? Wait, is this what makes you guys negative? Me saying shit like this?
A Rubble re-clear.
Holy
Superman
fucking shit, he got laid out.
just dominates control of Rubble, and that's going to mean a lot for them, to be honest. Leaf's going to be dropped. That was a rifle player.
And now they can start rotating people over towards B and A. Because they don't have to be worried about C at all. Where are they going? They're going back.
Okay, from now on, if a pro player whiffs, say NT
Hoping that there's a
smile.
bit of a gap over here.
Let's change up the fucking meta.
Stingers.
Superman kills 3?
He hears the footsteps, the rumble
Hold
of
on.
it here with 30 seconds left. That's a drone.
He ignored the drone. I'm not gonna lie, I shoot the drone every day of the week.
Anticipated Trent. Can't quite take that one. There's backup
I shoot
arriving.
the
That's
drone
Tarik
10 out
over
of 10
shoulder.
times right
Stray
there.
shots and bullets.
I've
Choose a different
Smart.
direction, but I think this might
This
be
is good,
hurt
this is good.
potentially. Depends.
You
how
think
quiet
like he
Valorant
already
has
in his
been.
mind
It was
has a
called for.
preset? If they drone, I'm not
Slight
shooting
speed
it.
up, I think.
I
Joe
think he did
really
right
wants
there,
this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, like I feel like that's good though.
Gets it.
Like
There's
that's
only
like
10
you
seconds
take
left.
away like
Yeah, he
a
can shut all of this
a
down
level of
so
like
easily.
fear almost.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
going to be haphazard with it.
Down A.
But it was an eco for G2. Is Joe going to try to save after he put all of that effort into getting the Vandal back online? Yeah, pretty much. He's been...
Guys, the
hunted
hate
from
watch.
behind,
Hold strong with the hate
but
watch.
hold on.
We've brought it to
Most of the
9-8.
bullets went straight down the gut of the map here. Is this an aggro play coming from them nice and early? Reminiscent of the pistol.
That was it. You got it. Thank you.
Walk up, tripled up. Making sure that they can try and get a kill.
Oh!
Or two. Still off to the side. A strong move of a trade, but he's...
Oh my
been
god,
knocked
Reach
up
jumping on that
regardless.
box. That's you probably thought it was
Got
clear.
really caught off by that. He wasn't just jump
I
spotting.
don't know about it.
He went to actually try to hold the angle
Double
and
scan
contest.
as well. Holy
Not
fuck,
expecting
everything's
EG
working.
to be doing something aggressive in the first 10 seconds.
You didn't even see him.
I
Wow.
think this is an EG that's
Wait,
really
is this
trying
one
to
shot
shift
for
their
Outlaws?
game
One of them is.
up
Watch,
a
she's gonna
little
somehow
bit
find
just to
Dylan.
throw G2 off their rhythm.
That's what I was talking about earlier, man. That evolution
He has
of
Razor
EG that
too.
we're witnessing.
This could be dangerous.
Because it's been slow
He's due
going
for a
ever since
pop-off
that crew
round.
game.
I'm
Insane
calling it
time.
Icy gets 2.
But they've been adding twists and turns.
Oh, he's gonna get Valen.
Unexpected moments. This is a narrow angle.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That is
Straight
stream
into it,
snipe. I
almost
don't care.
anticipating it.
I don't
But
care
he's
if I
at
have delay.
3
I'm being
versus
stream
3.
sniped.
Plank going down, anything to push this
I
one
jinxed
back.
it.
Looks like the salvos are good for it, Derek. Up onto the high ground, but he's going to be meeting his match here with a lot of util.
Dude,
Slows
they're
them down
pushing
to a crawl,
heaven.
but just delay with the util. So another kill claimed.
Spike planted.
How
Spike
did he
finally
lose
planted.
this
G2 feels like they've been permanently on the back foot in this round here, but finally with an advantage at least with the players. Yay. We'll look to even the odds. Waiting for a bit of pressure now from Superman. Opens up the door wide, but it's a triple face again. That's an ult popped off. Not dead yet. Not really anticipated. Still without plenty of util. And that's a snake
They
bite
did such a
wide.
good job
Face.
at
Kill needs to
singling
be
them.
claimed here.
Oh,
Out
God.
and away.
His smoke.
Yay.
Smoke the bomb.
Has brought
Smoke
it
the
to a
bomb. I'm begging
winnable
you.
spot.
Smoke the bomb. I'm fucking
Slung in the
begging
back
you, brother.
pocket. Not anticipating it. Valen with the reposition up towards the high.
Oh!
Did he get it?
He's got
Oh my
it.
He's got
god.
it! 1v3!
He's done it again.
Barely
What the
shrinking.
fuck?
He's done it again.
How?
Oh,
How?
Diablo. He does it one more
Rolling the
time.
years back. Oh no, we're not doing that anymore. Sorry. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. My bad.
Gets sent to
I
hell
got
and
excited.
bounces back. Not
Holy
dead, but for a
fuck.
moment. And springs out, hitting
I was
ungodly
just
shots.
about to commend G2 on how well they did singling the
Resurrected and
players
comes
of
back to
EG,
snap
and
up
then they
on the
ulted
Valley.
once.
He had no idea that he teleported onto the high ground. And Potter gobsmacked.
El Diablo's
Cannot
coming for
believe
your ass,
what
Trent.
players are capable of in playoffs. Cold. So cold.
Oh, G2 on anti-eco. This is a scary
But
round.
again, you already
This
mentioned
is
it.
a
There were
scary
3
round. But
less
it's
than
Yay.
ideal.
But Diablo's here.
Yay once more. Gets his time.
Oh my god. You just
Trent
put him
said
down.
no. Trent said I still have
Pushes out
rockets,
for the spotlight
bitch.
with that one. That's going to be
I
Yay
still have
dropped
rockets
down, and
for
this is
now.
fast indeed,
Ooh.
but out wide into the open.
Wait,
He's not
Rosa.
expecting
Still
this
Rosa.
one. It's
Rosa,
rapid
Rosa,
from EG.
Rosa.
Still they outlines it up. Valin is eager to try and
dude.
take that fight forward. Still, that's a showstopper. It's going to be rattled off and away.
What's up?
They don't
Wow,
hear
that was
anything.
close. That was a
All
close
noise
margin,
cues
I'm not
cut
gonna
away.
lie.
There's a plan.
You heard him
Committed,
point, you heard him
trying to
point.
be.
Oh
Has
my
to
god,
ice
oh my
up his
god,
fight.
oh my god, how is he
Has
almost
to
in
go
my
now.
kill?
Stinger in hand. Just not possible.
Joggabo's alive.
Brings it down
Uh-oh.
to 2. With that rifle reclaimed, Jogo might be able
If I
to
talk,
do
I'm in
it.
big trouble.
Trent forwards.
Ooh,
Damage.
just
Just
kill.
land it.
Joggabo 1v3?
Pointed out now, but this is it. The net
Flank.
is
Might.
closing in.
This might.
Jorgamo.
Oh, man.
Can't
What a
do
trade.
it.
Damn, this game is heating up.
The
Wow.
big moments here.
Just Spider 1 round for now.
Cutting through. Who's next?
Gate crash forwards alongside Adult. Looking for the information here. Spots out the 2. And I know that EG are just playing
What?
this one off. How is Valen going down there?
Wow.
Oh, that's brutal.
The fact they're taking us the door open wide.
What?
EG! Yay! He's doing it again to a man. And he's out wide into the open as an Armageddon force. Oh, back to the
Wait,
side there.
this is
Jordan
confusing
looking
as
to see if
fuck
he
right
can
now.
pick up these pieces, make anything of the round whatsoever in the chaos. In
Oh
the
my god, bro. What is oh my goodness gracious, Lord Almighty.
Dominating
Holy
leap on the lure.
freaking
Got
crap.
into aggressive position.
I don't think GC had any idea what happened.
I didn't know what was happening as a spectator.
Play of how he died in this situation. There's the salvos, and yet, oh no. He just takes
Wait.
a bit of decay damage.
Wow.
Oh, he got
and ends up
decayed
going
and got
down,
one
and
shot?
I don't think he even realizes
Yeah.
that the salvos are inside the window
What?
there.
Nah, that is the
And they
smallest
knocked
margin
G2
ever.
onto another eco.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. The form that we're seeing from EG, the moment's going in their direction, and a massive brawl.
Oh!
Immediately goes
There you
where
go.
Icy picks up 2 on the spray angle. You're not coming back from this one.
I mean, you won the round right there. You don't have
Revenge
to
on
keep
the
going.
mind.
He won the
Redemption
round. Let's see
for
if we
a
can
lot
give
of
it back to
these
them.
players.
Oh my god.
That's what they're playing for.
Oh, good nade.
Nade rebounds. Quick getaway from Jordan.
Damn, they're still going forward, bro.
Players down, and this is an EG
God.
with all the confidence in the world.
Wow.
All the confidence
They're-
in
They're finding the
world.
perfect fucking timings too.
Surrounding.
What are
Oh my
G2
God.
doing? Holy Nah,
They
the
want this
geniuses
opening.
might
They
do
are
it.
running?
Nah, the hate watch is too
They're running
strong.
down
3
G2.
opportunities
The
to
hate
close
watch
out
is
on
too strong.
Lotus.
Holy.
Being the
On what
best
I
team
think a
and
lot
then
of people would be pointing
Oh
to
my
as G2's
God.
best map.
Oh my
Damn.
god,
They've
they're
got a deep
9-0.
map on G2. They've got other maps that are great for them. Split and Pearl, they're super fine on those maps too. Don't count G2 out.
Nah.
But if EG are capable
This
of
is
doing it here on
craziness.
Lotus, they might be capable of doing it on a bunch of different ones too.
Scraping by potentially 2023. You remember they barely made it into Toronto. Or into Tokyo, I should say.
Oh my god.
Finding that peak form.
Oh my god, he's making a play. Holy fuck, he's making a
Striking
play.
wide, the iron is hot, and looks like there was an attempt at potential risk to be taken here. Fights, swinging wide, EG.
This is a lot of info
With the
though.
haunt though, there was cross-map support from Nature.
Oh, they're here, go in
Risky on his
fast.
own.
Run,
Hoping that
run.
EG are just
Everyone,
backed
hey,
off, but he gets the
hey.
information as the IGL, and now they pivot into A.
What are the
But this
comms
is
now?
where Icy and
I
Nature
think
are
that's how it
waiting.
went.
This could be it. Getting more than dangerous here as an Armageddon. Pushing back towards it. I see Sliders have got
Don't
to
say
play in
anything.
here.
Don't say
Open
anything.
access now
Oh,
to
you
the
said,
A-side.
fuck,
just
you said
barely.
it.
No, he's not
EG.
gonna die here, don't worry.
Closing
his name.
in is a Viper's Pit. One of the lines of defense of G2 are going to be layering down into
He's
to
not
get
gonna
into the
pop off.
post plant.
That's my jinx split. I do legs every day.
Way up top is going to mean it's even more difficult. Abundance of utility flying forwards here. It's gone pound for pound now. Valen has got more in the back pocket, but you got to try and win this
yeah,
one.
man.
Down
Yeah, dude.
EG. They're starting to move forwards. It's a relentless march here, and they can taste it.
What the
finish
fuck
line
is Icy
inside,
doing?
maybe.
Like a
Little
wrecking
overzealous
ball.
in the process.
Ooh, Diablo.
Leaf down. Pit drop
Oh my God,
down.
ult.
Trent. It's going to be all on him. Swing wide from Jorgen.
1v2.
Not dead yet. Trent.
Oh, Trent,
Let's
just
do it all.
rockets.
1v1. Nature sticking. Half earned. 6 bullets left. Trent down to
Time?
wire.
Is there time though?
Oh my god.
Time.
Oh my god, they did it! They took
The clock.
Beat them in their first
EG take
loss.
map 1.
Oh
Wow.
my
Deliver
god.
on their
Scream an
best
opening
map.
blow to G2.
On their best map, they actually beat
It
them.
looked at the half. G2 with a better team
Nah.
here, and then
That's
EG's
crazy,
run on
man.
defense
No,
was
Ye just walked off. He
crazy.
didn't even dab anyone off.
Ye
They won, he walked.
With
Did you see him?
300
He walked
ACS
up.
and
I didn't see
25
it, but that's
kills,
funny.
He just walked away.
bringing back memories of 2022. It definitely feels like there's an element of any given Sunday when it comes to playoff games.
Yeah, force forwards here. This is. Did he hit the footsteps? Oh,
Wait,
I
what?
mean, listen, there's a snakebite defeat on top of it. Jorgamo trying to take that time with the rest of
missed
his
it,
team's
what
util here. Here's the reaction though by G2.
You saw that?
They've left Jonah
No, I
P
missed it.
miles
He
away.
ran
so
through
now
the,
they've
like the
got a
Viper orb
breach
Molly
lure.
and died for free, kind of.
Planting. Trent has to
damn.
take aggressive screens control with Leaf, which means he's not going to be in position for salvos.
Chat, elimination map for
what the read is
G2.
here.
Holy fuck, hold me.
Joe's fighting in mid.
Yep, Joe.
Oh.
Okay, it's a critical one to win out here. Make sure you break
Nah,
that one.
fuck.
Forwards.
It's always fake
But
news, dude.
And he's made that lane claim to some space into the map. Wrapping around from
Why won't you just give
Brings it
up?
into that 1v2. Jonah P is getting a big move on.
Ooh, I like the fake,
him
bro.
to try and be active into
was
this
good.
one.
Throw your
Well,
name.
has he
Ooh.
done enough? Anticipation
It's
from
main,
Icy, then
though.
it could be peak from Heaven, but Jonah P, that's an after shot from Nasaru. We were just talking about it. Discipline, buying time.
Gotta kill him
22
here.
seconds left. Stun is avoided, but time is running
Oh!
short.
Oh my god, he did it!
Oh,
He's
He's
got
got
it.
He
it.
did it!
again.
Holy
Every time. EG
No,
are good
no,
for it in these kind of
no.
scenarios.
shit! That was a what, 1v4?
You gotta think, is that
1v3
the play from
again,
Jonah P,
right?
actually? The
Holy
nade goes
shit.
over towards Heaven,
So
clearly
Ye had
Icy
a
has no
1v3
idea really where he's
twice.
coming
Ye
from.
had two 1v3s, and
Jonah
that's
gives it
1v3
away with
right
the
there.
aftershock.
And that's another
Misses the
1v3.
stun.
I mean,
Couple of situations where the nerves are getting to people.
I mean, and all three looked pretty fucking
Jorgamo taking that peek
unlosable for
through
GC.
mid,
Yeah.
through a snake bite.
Obfuscating quite a lot and just walking.
Someone
stepping
said know your
forwards. They
place.
expect This one, that is
Someone
a
said know
cheeky
your
angle. Icy. Don't expect to clear that one whatsoever, but this is a rapid take of space by Valent. Jonah P at his back.
I have to pee. Can I go
Now
now?
they're going to be set up to try to pinch in onto A. They know roughly where Icy's backed off to, but you got to be a little bit worried about Raph. Leaf clearing that out with the help of the salvos, and now Heaven is the focus.
EG already playing back towards it. That's a great stun though. Icy forced to commit into that fight. On top of it, another one. Out through CT.
And Phantom delivered over into the hands of Jonah P.
Flash forwards though, they want to take this fight, they want to get active. This is EG looking at least slice up the map, trying to define themselves here and set themselves up nice and pretty before the spike is even in play. Yay!
Seconds left.
Wait,
Nice
did you see
little
what
two-piece.
EG did this round to win it? And it wasn't
Spike
even
in
close?
no man's land. Leaf left to do it all, to pick up the pieces in a spot like this, but there's just no chance, no hope whatsoever. Stun. Lay it down early, slow to a crawl. Wall up, but a timing to be taken. It's all watched for EG. Swift dismissal of that force of G2.
I see. I'm gonna call him after.
And a great start to their defense side again.
What happened,
This
Max?
is almost certainly going to put
I
G2
said,
at
did you see how they
0-3.
won that anti-eco and it
They
wasn't
don't
even close?
really have the money here. Didn't
Yeah.
get too many kills.
I didn't see a chat.
Didn't get the plant.
Doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
No?
Up over the top, this is all
Well,
players
I don't
G2
want to.
grouped
Should I
up.
go back on it now, or is it too late? I need you guys to handle this.
The slow siege
I need you guys
as
to
well,
backseat
looking
me
see
through
if
this.
they can get access over towards the A site.
Too late?
TP
All right.
into the back of the A side as well. This is Jorgamo, he cuts it up nicely. Clearing most of the way with a bit of salvos.
Mostly shit.
But
Just move on.
out on both sides. It's a refight attempt in the court for here. Derek, how the
Oh
hell
my
are you
God.
alive? EG barreling
Oh my
through
God, what's
away.
happening? What's
Oh my
happening? Wait,
God.
3v3.
Into their
Wait,
hands,
he's getting
hold on,
flanked.
maybe an overextension. EG.
Oh!
Not extending,
no.
not anticipating it. Round to the side. This is
2v2
Jorgamo.
still?
Brings it into that 2v2.
Poison's off.
Rifle picked up.
Oh my God.
Rifle
Oh my God, oh my
TP
God.
Not committed. That's a fake. Off
Making
to the
Ye flinch.
side.
They're making my go flinch.
Still no plant
Oh,
down.
there
This
they.
is G2 looking for a bit more advantage to feel safe enough to plant.
And this game has been a real test of how EG play in the chaos.
They have a
But there's
phantom.
a bit of quiet
Uh-oh.
descending upon the map here.
Jorgamo's good for
Wow.
it.
Toxin screen down.
What a
Precision.
shot, brother.
3 in a round
He's
already
gonna
for
fight
him.
him.
His team needed a step up.
Jorgamo!
Deliver it.
What a round.
Like, if you already
Kind of
convert
like
the
Jorgamo was
the
setting
win
up
rate
to
with
flash his
stingers
teammate
against
there, but the
rifles
idea
at
is that
such
the
a high
flash is supposed
rate,
to line behind Leaf, so
just
that
do
they
every
can
single time,
contest
and then
their game
like
together
on the
with
eco
it.
round when they have a classic
push
and you
didn't
die,
cut.
like you're not giving them a big gun.
I
They
think
can
they were
win with.
concerned that maybe Icy would send
It's
it
like
off rip,
genius.
but that would have been an extraordinarily
Plus, you have a
bold
bye
play
every
of playing
round.
with the showstopper.
Yeah.
Instead, EG probably just want to wait and see if they can get a
What
free
do you mean I'm
pick with
fucked,
the
bro? This
Bucky.
is you guys, not
Can
me.
Jorg find out where Icy is playing?
This is your doing, not mine.
Still with the drone as well. That's going to be putting the pressure now down.
He's been
on
away for
Icy.
25
Gets loose
hours, bro.
anyway. It's going to be the
He's just
ult
having
here
fun at
into
this
his
point.
hands. Round to the
Oh
side.
my
Jorgamo
God.
can't escape it. G2 surely behind him now. A few seconds left to try and
They're
play
gonna win
forward.
this
They have
round,
to
it's
clear
gonna
out
be the
these
Bucky.
spots here. Can he deroute
Oh,
Icy
that's
from this
cringe.
position? Lying in wait with the Bucky in hand.
Oh, he hit him.
And my God, he's going to be making it awfully difficult. Waiting though, Util in and around.
Oh my
for it.
God!
Basically, barely able to get a hand
They know
on
he's there,
it.
they know he's there.
Tucked to the corner still. His position's going to be noted. It's a pit drop down.
He's dropped to the sun.
And hold on. Leaf. My God.
Ah!
Today's out of bloody nowhere.
He jumped on my head. What the f is he doing?
Ridiculous round, stuck in a corner, flashed up. Pits just so that he disguises where he's playing, I suppose. He had a rough map on Lotus, couldn't really get anything done. But he's come out here with the
Oh my
iBuy
God.
Power Ace to go up 10-2 after 4 rounds.
Drone so far back by Tarik, didn't get the full clearance out towards A main. G2 up through mid, it's an Armageddon and a stun, and attempt to try and at least get that kill, but it's slapdash really.
No.
Yeah, not good enough.
They tried, I guess.
Barely put together there by EG, so could be wasted in terms of the ultimates. They were hoping
Superman.
to at least get a pick. Superman.
What? He's B-hopping.
Caught in that transition, and Ye now has to do it all from this spot. Near-sighted.
Diablo?
Smoke to play in and around. Teammates just trying to buy some time for them to get themselves in. Nature!
Oh, that's a hard fight to take. Timing.
A bit of a flash as well to compensate, but Jorgamo locks it down. The spike does need to be reclaimed at this point, and I see...
Wait, spike's down heaven. He doesn't know it though, does he? Does he know?
Praying for it.
They have to go up the... Oh wait, he got a TP.
He got it.
TP.
Yeah.
If you didn't have TP, that could have been a crazy round.
Icy might have been hoping that he could defend that, but now he's got to win a very difficult 1v3.
Another
These
one?
are the kind of situations that
Not
were slipping away
but...
from G2 on Lotus.
There's no way that 1v3 again, I'll say it.
Is it worth it? Money's not good. Still looking to make a play for it, though.
Put my hair on
He'll
it?
probably poke
Alright, fine.
and prod and
See
if he
1v3s
can
here,
get
I go
given
bald.
a free pick, make things easier into a 1v2, but with nothing going, nothing given,
Especially
he's going to
against
back up.
Trent.
Only won the pistol in the follow-up. It kind of is similar to the first half of Lotus so far.
Go on, Mr. Mango. We're still laughing,
Again,
bro.
more pressure onto him. Stun, salvos early on, but he's not going to get caught by that.
Oh my god.
Pressure
Oh my god, he got
spam I
hit.
see. Down to 75. Stun to forwards. Flash
What?
on top, and that is just instinctual. Superman.
Oh, he got...
goodness.
Wait, he got punished for
Yeah,
jumping
Showman
for
made it to
once.
mincemeat to the back
He never
wall
gets
mid.
punished for
Yeah.
jumping. That was the first
Might be
time I seen
receiving a
Giacomo
hell
get
of
punished for
pressure
jump
coming his
spotting.
way now. Under it.
Oh wait, that's free kill.
Supplementary util.
Oh wait, that's a free kill.
How the hell has Ye got that snake bite? Drop down to his feet, Superman.
Buffer!
Another one. Oh. Oh my
He's
god.
doing dirty work with that gun in hand.
Oh my god.
And EG somehow
What's
again
happening with this?
get it.
So this engagement may end up revolving
Also, my
around an
great-grandfather was
A-heaven
5%
roll. You see
Canadian,
the,
so
the players and the
I got some
spike
Canadian in me.
heading over in this direction. So it's going to be a little bit of fake B heaven pressure, trying to draw people over, which it has kind of done. You see these players over in spawn. Only 2 defending A right now, but Nature has
John
a
is
breach
not
ultimate.
Canadian.
So does Jonah P though, now that he's picked up that orb.
He's hard locked into the position. It's going to be Rolling Thunder versus Rolling Thunder. Handshaking across the site here. Slows it down for about a moment here with a fault line. Buys it time, and Nature trying to get his team back into the fight as well. Jorgamo forwards into the fight with a shorty in hand. Anchoring Smoke has
They
played
know.
forward. A bit of
So
spam.
hard.
We'll definitely clean that one up. Nature. Take
Good
it
nade,
out.
but-
Nade rebounding. Leaf has got to be respecting that.
Oh.
Spam slowed down to a crawl, but
Damn.
it's going to be safe. He can get back into that spot here.
What?
What? How is
Stray
that
spam as well, back and forth. This is EG. They're looking to get lucky.
This is
Couple
winnable?
of kills through the smoke might be exactly what they
If
needed.
he gets the hell kill, maybe, right?
Need more where that came from, though. And the
Oh.
discipline of G2 is not going to
What a
let
stack.
anything else slip. Doubled up,
Nice try.
full control towards elbow.
Meanwhile, Superman's battling his demons.
Could be staring in dismay. Best he can hope for is a couple of exits.
He's looking for a weave.
Post-plant positions, honestly, not that incredible from G2. Rounds have been more difficult than you might expect for G2 to mop up.
Close. Getting a handle, though, I think, in terms of the tempo. A bit more control. Spotting 2 of these players out. Dimensional Drift. He's doing his job there. There's a slider.
Damn, they cleared everything, bro.
Certain to
Yeah.
clear.
Rebound plate.
EG trying to control heaven, trying to control ramp. It's going to be critical if they want to try and play this one into the retake.
It's always Trent that's ferrying the spike in here, which means that it's kind of tough for him to get back out of the site again. He's forced to play on site.
Locked into the
Oh,
corner
I
here.
missed the
That's
blast.
an shot that misses though. And that util is going to be hurting. Did they expect this one to be fully cleared out? Ooh, could be playing spoiler towards
thought they
it. Double
cleared it,
tap.
but they missed
Playing
it.
that crossfire set up all the way through and in through
What the fuck?
back. I see. Shot
I
out
feel
of
like
the
he should have
sky.
satcheled first, and then they run in.
Toxins going up.
Bait the satchel, yeah.
It's always
Superman.
danger, man.
Yeah.
I
He's
know,
left.
yeah.
With no opportunities with a Bucky in hand. Trent even managing to get up to his ultimate in the midst of all of this. So G2 handle and anti-eco pretty nicely. Superman just looking to play exits at this point. Die to the spike.
Yeah. He'll get his wish. Or not. Oh, yeah. Okay, Jonah P.
I mean, that's actually not his wish, right? Jonah P's been given another hull
Exactly.
point. Jorgamo placing down that clone to make it feel like there's a little bit of mid-pressure even after he's left. So a flash, a clone, and everybody grouping up over towards A. Now this keeps These two players anchored over here towards B heaven. So 3 players on the B side of the map as G2
Rockets?
exec A. The macro is good here. The calling is
TV's
great for
into the
Valorant.
ult.
Look at his teleport into the middle of that Taeho ult.
That's good.
If there had been anybody on the A side, I think that would have cooked them.
Would have been curtains here, but a quick reaction from EG nevertheless. They hold on to control of heaven.
They have Astro Wall
This
for the
retake could be
retake.
set up nice and pretty here for EG. A lot of ults as well to expend.
Ramp control, though, is nice. I like this post-line positioning from Leaf and Jorg.
Pound for pound with a util, but here it is.
Oh,
Tarik
that's
a big
increased
kill.
him with Leaf. Already dropped
Wait.
it already. Icy onto the fight. That's going to be miscommunication
What?
potentially
Oh my
here.
God.
Layering down the fire. Layering down that lead.
Oh, fuck,
they're all Coming for him?
He's going to do a lot from this spot, and it's not quite planned for him, and he's got a lot of targets to
Oh
deal
my
with.
god.
Too much
Wait,
to
that
deal
first
with,
kill
in
was
fact.
actually big on ramp, yeah.
But they've put enough of a pause here that Icy and Derek have not full rotated.
Yay.
Wait.
For a safe spot to stand in here. He's got his own smoke to try and make
Someone
do
said stay away
with
from my
still
mom,
TP in
bro.
through the back now. This is going to be chopping and changing the minds of these EG players, wondering what is going to be happening next. All the way from the side,
Another
ult
way.
expended.
That's a
Only
round.
one for his troubles. Icy is plucked out of the sky at a moment's notice here. Leaves it to Derek in that 1v3
Wait, what?
plant. Hold on.
No,
Oh,
why did he
softy
fake
there.
bait
I was
us?
wondering.
EG knocked down onto an eco again.
Again, a lot of util Valin. Gonna try and get the hell out of there now. That's a lot of presence shown by EG.
But the G2 are kind of on the wrong side of the map to do something fast as a reaction into B, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're still going to go for it.
Very spread out, looking to see if they can take a lot of that space up towards it. That's an off angle of the A. He was hoping that somebody would just slack in terms of the discipline.
It's the
Freebie.
same off angle, though, that he died on in the previous round. It's exact deja vu. That's how Leaf got the opener previously.
EG didn't want to
Wait,
flood in.
reach
They're holding the util out into the hands.
Oh.
A flash and a pop play all the way through here with a rolling thunder. Superman's trying to make the
Yeah,
most
it
of
was a big
all of this one, and it
investment,
leaves it down to Derek once
but-
more.
They're so much faster, EG, but it doesn't quite pay off for them. Derek's going to have to win a ridiculous 1v3.
Only with the stinger. Drop down. You'll be hearing this.
What's another stinger?
And he's paranoid. He's looking
Damn.
for a gun to try and make it that much more winnable. This is
Sorry.
G2. Good control overall when I get into these spots. Will he get cleared though? That's a question. Oh, he's just
Last
spotted
year
out,
was
I think.
April.
Barely. This Jorgamo, Dimensional Drift is going to be calling out most of this here with the Armageddon in through and around. This is EG looking to at least push this one back.
Valin got in front of
Wait,
it.
fuck
Buy
Focus.
some time, and Valin is at front, but listen, Ye is on top of it. Forwards and around. Jorgamo, unanticipated to be punched up from
What
goal.
the fuck,
Drops down and
man?
delivers
Enough is
dead
enough.
south.
in there.
Hit here. Aftershock has to be respected. Back and away.
Uh-oh.
2 players left to stand here on the side of EG for our final round of this first half.
Uh-oh.
You need a miracle.
What the
You need
fuck? How did
luck. It's not
Jogamo
gonna be on
know?
their side.
Yeah, the
Leaves it
drag
down to
you
IC,
around right
making all the
there.
noise
Ice
in
is
the
like,
world.
let me
The
try this.
G2
Let me handle this.
Four to
Ice is
stand as
actual
well.
didn't like, I got
Stop to
this.
all of this here. Just an impossibility at this point. Icy's done well to avoid most of the util coming his way, but yeah, spotted out and dropped down here. It's an 8-4 finish.
And a lot of territory gained early on here.
I'm screaming
G2
and
ceding
scaring Nabi.
mid-control
I have a Nabi
and
story to
early
share in a
ramp control.
second.
So EG have actually taken a ton of space on the map
Yeah.
within the first 45 seconds.
And 2 players spotted out towards heaven, just by the drone, so G2 have an inclination, I think, that this is going to be
Staffy,
leading over
stop
towards
that, bro.
A now, with what
They're
that's
easy-
taken,
they're easily
especially
baited.
these
Stop
players
that.
Deep pushed out. G2 have got a lot of control of the map. You can see him expecting the reaction.
And this, with how slow EG are playing,
Aye, aye, aye.
right here.
Yeah, right here and now, and even a stun as well for the follow-up, just in case there's that safety net granted. EG need to pounce on this chance here. They have open access to the A side, but G2
Oh my
playing
God,
and feeling like
man.
they are one step ahead.
This is the round right here. This is the round.
Skating a lot, but it's being held.
He's
in
watching
time
his
and
back, bro. It's
Joe
like the SEAL team in there.
Yeah.
Safety over the shoulder, watching for his teammate.
Oh, he
doesn't
Here's
clear
the
running,
corner.
and
God damn it,
listen,
I
he's going to
see.
be the one doing the gunning, and G2 trying to
Get
make their
another
way
A
forward
round.
now
Oh
into
my
the
God.
side.
No, it's
Go on.
unwinnable.
They've done this, but Derek's left to do it all still into the 1v2. Heroics ordered up. Jordan
He's on it, brother.
Sticking full trust
Damn
in
it.
his team.
Damn it.
and Leaf delivers with a 3K.
No one biting. Salvos. The stun. Nade's going to be rebounding as well, so open access now. Giving up towards
Like,
vents.
so they use so much util to get
Jogamo has the
take
outlaw,
vents.
but there's actually only 2 players
A
on
nade,
EG
a
that have
flash,
light
a
armor.
breach, some
Trent, I
nukes.
don't think
Yeah.
realizes how
Gotcha.
close Superman is.
And the
Oh,
timing,
that was the
just
kill.
sub to
That was
the
the round. I'll
side,
say it.
Just in time. That could have been a deadly mistake to
Wait,
be making,
can they-
especially against this EG team looking to try and take the fight
How
straight
does he
to
get
them.
out,
That's
guys?
a great
Shoot him. I'm
stun.
begging you, bro.
Slows down the approach here, and G2 just playing this one back ready. to defend or
Good
flood in,
blast.
whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Still towards screens here, and EG have got access over towards the side at least.
No,
Forwards
I
into this
see.
smoke. Stepping
No,
forward, trying to
Nature.
dominate most of these positions. Nature is hard committed.
Oh, it's over, bro.
Stunned to try and reposition here, but he's going to be in the danger spot potentially. Damage done, lining him up. Off to the side,
Yeah, he won't get
A
through.
lot
Nah.
is going to be asked of him. He's paranoid.
Ooh, he's on his head though, I'm not gonna lie.
And the aftershock at his back just seals it up nicely.
All good boys, we're up 1-0. Let's go map 3. He hit him with the, it's okay, let's go map 3.
Realize it's dampener on the spirits. Working with barely anything. Coming into round 15 here with G2.
Poison orb emitting.
Full advantage and lead. Bucky lying in wait. Repeat there with the smokes off. It's going to be a lot of util forwards and around. And okay,
He plucked him out the sky.
does the job there.
He's
Especially
really
with
plucked him.
the damage kicking in. Accuracy not really needed with the Bucky in hand. Making a lot of noise in the process here. Stunned up.
What?
Jesus.
Oh goodness me!
A Bucky Donkey Kong?
One enemy remaining.
Oh my
And it's
god.
climax.
Wrap it up.
The other, push him with the stinger.
Yeah, wrap it up. Wrap it up. It's over.
Wrap it up.
They're going to be able to take these light weapons forward into the next. Or force up if they want to. You're expecting EG to come into the next round with full armor because they know the Outlaw is there on the other side. And if they lose here, I think that narrative will go crazy.
Saibao!
But right now,
Saibao!
they're looking in control and composed. And this round is just about how much damage they can do to EG. The weaponry advantage is massively in favor of the attackers. But this orb feels like death is on the other side of it after what Leaf did.
Yeah, he's still got that Bucky.
Oh, he's stuck in vent potentially.
And pulled back potentially. I think
Ropes
by
just
util.
eliminated,
I mean, there's a
like,
Bucky
they
first play in
eliminate
here,
the
so
position.
Survived for now, but fence control given up. I see.
Oh.
Do you dare jump over and
Darn
step
it.
past
Enough,
the
enough.
threshold?
Enough.
He meets his demise. G2 up 2 kills already.
Enough is enough.
Desperation now is going to be called for, but he's EG
Wait.
players. Step up. Test
Enough.
the trial once
Is that right?
more.
Wait.
You're going right back into Leaf, running and gunning forwards. Derek, at least with the trade, and they do have open access to that A site.
Yeah, he did a good job on the flank.
Armageddon even just committed here. Push forward.
Wow.
Damn,
Step.
tried
that was a
timing
good
it.
fucking.
He had to
Yeah,
cross
that was
safely with
really
a
good,
spike in
wow.
hand. It could have been curtains for the round.
Well played
So
there, I see
feeling
it.
the need to expend that ult.
Yeah, he's done a really good job trading out onto Jorgamo and then giving information about that player in heaven. A Teo ult. Put them into checkmate. So now Valen's got it all to do.
Paranoia.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah.
what a shot!
That is
Ho,
a
ho,
round
ho.
from Ye. He only gets 2
Ho, ho,
kills,
ho.
but he's picked up an op. That's going to be looking over towards A main.
Pit in mid on top of it. Large amounts of util from EG looking to see if they can clear out most of that space.
Superman has to be really worried about salvos and a stun at the start of the round.
Forwards to set up the kill.
Wow,
Jorgamo.
man.
He's just got so much
That is
space over there
beautiful.
because Superman has to play passively.
Yeah, I'm pouncing on a chance like that. Options are starting to dwindle now.
Hello.
EG, yep, spotting. Jonah P. Creeping and crawling off to the corner. Taking up most of that space. This is
I think it's
pressure
over.
by Derry, but he's feeling
It's
it.
over
time.
too. Wait, look at Asher on
Difference
A.
maker again.
Sound
Look
bait.
look at what he's...
Sound
oh,
bait.
yeah, Derek.
Sound bait.
Wait, he baited it.
Derek.
Nice play.
Bait
Jonah
and
P got
switch.
baited.
Smart play indeed. Maybe enough for them to
Yeah, you might walk into the op, I'm not gonna
control
lie.
of another round.
He might put him
Stave
down
off
too
map
then.
3 a little bit longer.
My
30
eyes,
seconds.
my eyes on the minimap appealed for Ye to make a move, but he's just kind of been tucked in that corner for a while, and instead, EG have been
Jogamo's
putting the
not
pressure on
gonna
the
move.
pit. But I don't think you're really going to get Leaf out of
Yeah,
here.
he's gonna sit there.
Pressure again. I mean,
30
Derek
seconds
barely
They're coming to jaw, it's over.
teetering towards it. G2 have already got B main
He
control.
has
They've got
clone
the
as
read
well.
onto this one. Jorgamo does not really have a backup strategy. He needs a kill to get his dimensional drift. It all lies in wait, and it all leans on that. An opening kill
He's in.
potentially. See if he can get
Wait,
the
he
hell out
whipped.
of there. Just misses up to the side.
Wait, what?
What did he shoot?
I don't know. What did he shoot?
at?
10
I don't know.
Why did he shoot?
Down.
I think he's...
Safe
What
around
did
the
he
corner.
shoot?
What did he shoot at? I don't know. The breach?
No spam to
He
deny
missed,
that
right?
one.
Double flank puts pressure on
He
Derek. His
missed,
salvos are
but
back in
Flank.
5, but he won't have a chance to
I don't
use
think
them.
anyone was there.
Right from
Timing.
the corner, Derek twisting
Oh my God, he
and
got
turning, just
scared
spots
as
out of 2
fuck.
players. And what is the
Oh,
reaction?
wait, that
flank
Oh,
fucked
G2.
them.
They put him in a vice
Wait,
grip.
Sylvan?
In the blink of an eye.
Never mind.
All the advantages that EG had,
Wow.
dismissed,
They had
scattered,
that.
sent to the wind.
They're hoping to catch Superman or Ye
Nah,
as they
too
make the
soon,
walk
man.
forwards. And Potter has talked previously about the strategy on attack being to get.
What do you mean I'm fucked for that? He's fucked for that.
Yeah, he has to try and put a stop to it as well. To be that dampener, but it's just traded out even down, and it's quick getaway. All the way through sewers. Grab the spike and get a run on, but they're going to be going straight into
the Bucky.
Airplane Bucky. Seen this one before, EG.
Wow.
Already is Icy, delivering
Oh my god.
Tries his best.
From the top
Two
row.
Bucky.
But I think Icy's done the job here, right?
Oh
He took the
my
fast
god,
line
how
through
does he
event,
always
deleted
pull
both
this
of the
off,
A-Ramp
man?
players, and now EG have got themselves into a nice 2v1 with ults to work
This is
with as
winnable
well.
for real?
Derek's going to be able to get his tail ult online.
Yeah.
It,
Yes,
I
paranoia.
mean, hesitate to say it,
Wait,
but
this
it's
is
almost
so winnable,
unlosable for
actually.
EG.
Holy
I don't know
fuck.
why they're so separate. I hate this.
Jiggles.
Valen will
Oh,
make it go. Spots out the first. Paranoia.
good rockets.
Held and let go here with the salvos to try
Now I
and
can
slow
group
down.
up, surely. They're not grouping up though.
Watch for
Wait, what?
even the showstopper. I mean,
guess we have to, yeah.
listen,
You have
whatever it
to.
takes.
Yeah. They have ults in rotation, it's fine to ult.
They go B right now, they
That's true.
are.
Would be utterly deadly. If
They go
you
B, they
find
win the round?
Information on where a player's
Yeah.
holding, breach ult into tail ult could just gift you a pick.
They're looking for it. Full line. Now
Wait.
we avoided sight step.
He's dead.
Wow, okay. Straight in. Cape flourishing right behind
Smoke.
him. He's going to get that open.
Smoke.
Now EG looking to try and take control of the
Smoke.
rest of this side here. It's ults expended.
He's not peeking, thankfully.
G2,
Oh, he got to
they've got
go.
some of their own. Valen collecting that kill. Derek.
Wait, what is his
He's not
ult?
going to be having a chance
Oh my
to really
god, okay, there it
put
is.
any more impact into
Thought for a
this
second we
round.
glitched.
Hits drop down on top of it. EG.
Nah, this
Put
is
a
scary,
chokehold,
bro.
a bit of blight now to dampen most of the side, and here's that Armageddon ult to their own. G2 looking to make the play forwards into it.
Oh, he's gonna go behind them.
Jogging through
Oh
the back
fuck.
here.
Oh fuck.
And here it is,
Oh
stun
my
to collect.
God.
I see,
Okay,
quick with the
I see.
trade.
Oh my God, I see.
Dropping like flies, bodies toppling
30
on
seconds
either
left.
side.
They
They haven't
didn't get
planted
the
yet.
plan down.
2v2, and time still an
Double
important
push?
necessity to play around here. As you mentioned, Josh has
Oh
no
my
plan
God.
whatsoever, but hunting
Oh my god.
Defenders
will drag
Run.
you all away.
Damn, that was nice.
A really early pop of those thorns within the first 15 seconds.
C's going to be offloaded on top of it as well. This is not a stall. Use delay, Jorgamo.
Oh,
All going to be taken out and triggered nice and early. That was
oh.
just
Jonah.
to give EG that
Is he there?
piece of mind.
Is
They're
he
already
there?
lurking all the way up through into.
Oh, wow.
He went
I
through.
see.
Try and take these fights together here, and
I see
now
got two. Wow.
not shying away from it.
Oh my
Is he
God.
What a
trying to at least
flash!
pull some blood, but they're both flashed up, both
They
blinders.
both can't see.
Anything.
Fuck it.
Oh my
Just in time,
god.
I see. 3-4.
Oh, he got
Barely able
caught.
to get the one before the
Trent
trade comes
1v3?
through. Now wrapping around from behind. Trent has got it all to do.
planted.
Already reveals the position. Salvos into the corner. Nature's wide as anything here, but
22
help is
HP.
what Trent
This
has
is
been
where he
dropped
clutched
down to.
1v2
That's
last
what he's
time.
got to work with.
Did he?
Yeah, he did a 1v2 here with a
It's an
Spectre
Icy
though,
and
or
Superman.
Stinger. But this one seems unwinnable. Nah.
Discipline in their minds, yeah.
Rob's cracking me out. What's Rob saying in the chat?
Oh my god.
Nah, stop it!
Catches the position of
But
Nature
you
here.
see, you're not gonna do some shit like that with the Vandal 4
Lying, wait
seconds into
for
the
it.
round.
Leaf has opted into the Marshall purchase.
You're just
No
gonna
value to
do
be
it
had
that
just
way.
Just
yet.
had your Stinger, bro.
Shows his presence and
Just
knows
have a
exactly what
Stinger
they're
every
waiting
round.
for here.
You got
Off the
tagged,
side.
dude.
It's a difficult shot to hit. Yay. Drop down. It's
Oh
1-1.
god.
Weakened to a degree. Flashed up as some support from the rest of his team here, but there it is. Lying from the side. Squeeze being placed and put down onto some of these players. G2. And shut out here of the site.
It should be very clean. The
Derek
position from
get
Derek
eco'd?
and Superman's good. They're going to have salvos, pull.
I know.
Yay and Icy can fight.
Slight pocket
That is a
play in
white
here, but out
thing.
towards the top. Players have been isolated and cut out of the picture. Derek,
Don't do it yet. Oh, we'll do it
draw
now.
blood. Trent's going to be dropped. The chances
Oh no.
What?
really dwindling as I say that. Cheeky shot indeed, but you have to really deal with this pull off to the side here.
Yeah,
Shots
it's
need
that
to
though.
be hit and decent
Or
try
imagine
and a
the
decent
suck miss
effort by
and they didn't
G2.
know about it.
But
Imagine
actually,
what?
Derek, a little closer
The
to
suck
the
miss.
Tahoe Ultimate.
Oh,
One to keep an eye on, though it won't
That
be
would've been
available.
amazing.
for
yeah,
this
yeah.
round. EG's bread and butter are these A splits.
This is it. Trent crouched down, ready to pounce at a moment's
Whoa!
notice, but the
Damn.
shot just goes wide here.
What a
Yay.
trade, though.
Finally dealt with. Jorgamo. Just needs to try and get the hell
He's
out
gonna
of
get
there
back
before
in?
Squeeze comes through and he can
I
hear
was
it.
gonna say, he goes back in.
Footsteps out and around to the side. That is Jonah P. Does more than some damage.
What?
That was out from mid, but straight
Wow.
shots and
He actually
straight
got
spam.
like
Okay.
punished.
Might save the day. EG
Oh my god.
finally get themselves active and
Josh
into
our
this
team's
site.
breaking the desk right now.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Valen not feeling confident enough to go for a spam kill here. He doesn't have anybody watching a potential push. He's worried that EG might be going aggressive.
What?
No one was watching.
How?
We're even anticipating the position that Valen could be in, lying in wait for it. Just a jiggle out wide, trying
Oh
to play
my
the rest of his
god.
team all the way
Valen
in.
saved them so hard.
Yeah.
And now they leave. Do they keep Icy in this position? No, he actually retreats with the rest of them too. So you're expecting Trent to re-drone out this area at some point. Here it comes, to be able to get all of this information in A main again. They realize there's nobody here, and now they don't need to keep the stack on A. They can just leave Jorgamo posted, and Trent, Jonah P, they can rotate off to either cover mid or B.
They might be going straight into the blender. 50 seconds to work with. EG only just getting that wall out and over, but luckily boxes to play around and jump over here with the Armageddon. That's laid down all the way into the back of the site. G2 will push forwards for a moment, but it's already faded before the Pinter could really get in. Bit disjointed here from
my God.
being slowed down on top of it.
How?
How
does he entry?
Steps all the way forward.
The tail ult? Yeah, the timing was off, right?
Got his watchful eye up onto that spot. They call for
Valen
it.
again.
Fighting forwards.
Wow, and he's living
Keen
too.
to try and drop these players before they can really stand and make a go.
Flank,
The
flank,
plan going
flank
down
is big.
here. Stun doesn't do much more.
But the flank.
I have no idea.
Jorgamo is going to be hot on their
no
heels
idea.
all the way through and around to the side.
Oh, Derek
Around.
was away.
What?
That was whipping from Jorg.
Derek.
Still, so will he have a shot now?
Oh
Wide to the
my
side.
god,
Super
masterclass.
Wow.
Reposition
That
from
was
Super
insanely
perfect.
well played.
And somehow he found the timing to go for that
That's a
push into
huge
spawn.
win.
G2 stack 4 players to fight B. Sorry, to fight mid, but not an aggressive fight of mid, just stacking, knowing that EG are going to want to default in this area.
Oh my god, it's a big fight.
Both teams just staring at each other.
And Valen's joined the pack.
Oh, here we go.
There's a tipping point here. Could be triggered at a moment's notice, and here it is. The go button. It's going to be called for here. Hole needs to be contained,
Oh, no.
but he's EG
It's
players.
working,
but
it's
Flyers anything,
working,
can't really
it's
see
working.
whatsoever.
Wow, close.
The finger
So
break
close.
size.
Thank god they had so many people close by.
Yeah.
The 1-2.
Woo!
Delayed hit at that, but it
Cool and
Bless
calm,
up, thank
still
you.
like the waters.
Nah, the crowd is going crazy for EG. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The hate watch is strong in the arena.
Looks like he's going to try to
They've been hyping them up like crazy.
They're even hate watching in the
They were camping them
arena.
on that point when they
Dude,
were
they
winning.
are. Yeah, they are right now.
Drone no, looking to deal with this one. He has to.
Oh, wow, they are.
TP get the hell out of there early. Doesn't want to be suppressed and caught out onto an island. Icy's forwards though.
Free
That's dimensional
sight.
drift. Cosmic
They have
Divide
4
is
ults
gonna
on
be laid
G2
down, but
though.
it's a play in. Straight shot
Wait,
just
what?
missed, and a
How?
slam into the corner.
Yeah,
Jorgamo
that's a bad
is
one.
trapped. Off to the side.
Yeah, Icy's
here. It's gonna
overheating.
be
Icy's
overzealous by Icy.
overheating.
You're gonna
How
be-
did he?
Right,
Wait, what are we
okay,
doing?
Not really regretting as I
What?
say that G2.
What are we
They're drawing
doing?
it, drawing it now.
They wanted to
Taking a
stop
fast
the
and loose
visor.
approach all the way through into the site. The plan is already down though as this is being played. Trying to get
Oh my
away
God.
onto the side. Superman, he's got this shorty into his hands, but the rest of his team is being picked apart.
Timing!
At the seams.
That sucks. Wait, it was 5v3
Yeah.
and they lost.
It's well executed
It was
by
5v3.
EG, but alas, no one's home.
Drone forwards. Triggered early. Even Jorg revealing his hand, showing that he is here. There's presence. Waiting. Got to be controlled though. Already coming through. That's going to be up draft and away.
Oh my
Throw in your
God,
face.
oh my
Jorg
God.
He's way out of there. Had that
Damn.
backup policy and that plan lying in wait, but
That sucks.
I'm not sure they know that Icy is this deep pushed. Okay, now the Prowler detects it, so he's forced to back up.
it's all over the place.
It is a little.
Armageddon even being committed.
Really?
Just to clear this space out.
What the
Bit of a
fuck?
timing.
Wait, what just happened? Why'd they run into it?
It's collapsed onto
Wait,
them with the
what?
salvos
They
in
ran
their
out A
hands,
main and ran
Icy
into it?
Barely survives. The salvo's
What the
just
fuck?
dissipating.
Why
You
is
have
everyone in fucking Nexus
mid-control,
round?
but it's a 2v4.
And Leaf's flipped the map. He's the defender, and he's now deeper into mid than the attackers are.
30
So,
seconds left.
A weird opportunity for timings and.
Wait,
a
the
little bit
missiles
of
weren't
info.
even on them, were they?
Those jumps probably
They
heard
were.
by Leaf, although maybe not, because the rest of G2 are not reacting, not
If
responding.
EG win this, it'll be the first time since 2022 Yay versus
Derek is
Aspas.
going to have salvos, and he's going to have the tail.
feel like that can't be true.
There's 10 seconds left. G2 have got to
Did he
realize
fucking
that
your
nothing's
fake hero
happening.
clone out?
Most of the way, G2 finally get
That's crazy.
to grips of what's happening in the round, as you mentioned. And it's all
Out
about
of
letting go
street.
to waste.
Yeah.
Dropping into the side here, that's a
Ooh.
kill to be
Oh my
claimed
God.
all the way. Icy's there.
Oh my God, he almost got
Jorgamo.
both.
Running dead from above with
Oh
the
my
balance.
God, Derek
And
had a
shorty
chance.
Valen, quick on the cleanup.
That's right.
Wow.
Push Jorgamo out of the picture.
I think it's undeniable that Ye has to have a phenomenal game in order for EG to win and go to Toronto. It seems almost incomprehensible that EG would win with
op
him
is here
not being the
again.
best performing player, because that's
I'm not
exactly
gonna
how
lie,
their pearl's
Yoro's
gone
kind of
basically
nice
every
to
other
op
time.
on because you have 2 chances to like escape, you know,
Runs there, Jorg.
Yeah.
and get a pick.
Just missing.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
still in the back
kind of
pocket
viable.
here, but his flashes in your face, and that's going to be slowing you down still. There's that Armageddon. Save for a spot like this one with the thorns in through the back.
Fast swarm.
I like that. It clears out Secret and it clears out Flowers.
Oh.
Towards the top, though, drop down.
Well, you got one. Wow,
Oh my
one
God,
bullet.
how's Ye getting that one? They
The
want to
flash.
take this fight all the way to them.
Wow.
It's going to take a
Oh,
lot,
Trent.
though, to dislodge Trent from that spot. In that carnage,
Oh,
once more
Trent.
chaos. Trent
Oh,
could
Trent.
take them all. More asked for from
Wow.
Ye himself. I mean, okay,
Well,
that was a
Nature
double
got him.
Yeah.
timed
Holy
peak.
shit.
If Nature hadn't got it, Ye was there.
Yeah.
And
Threw his gun back.
given that hero rifle to him. He goes forward, drops the Vandal, collects a Phantom, and now EG have 2 weapons to play with. It's Icy and Ye, the playoff duo.
Oh, almost got
Don't
caught.
want to be opted into that fight. Leaf barely. Bit of bullet tag there.
Leaf
Gonna
is
be
pushing long.
spelling defeat for him, but they've given up lane control completely. That's
They don't know.
Drone forwards.
Leaf's fighting super aggressively to pillar.
Hyper committed angle. Hoping to get ahead of that
Wow,
timing.
bro.
They thought it was
Wow.
clear. Derek with the
Double.
drone, but Leaf was there, getting active.
What the fuck?
And this is just a strange round entirely.
Oh,
Chance is still here. 2 players with the rifles in hand. Dash forwards to try and cut this one up, but there's a smoke to obfuscate. Off to the side and into the corner. A bit of spam will do the job there. And Valin steps forwards and around, waiting for that timing. Calls for it, but
no
just about
spike.
delayed.
Yeah.
I mean, 35 seconds left with the
Nah, no
spike in the
spike.
middle of
Fuck.
nowhere. They realize that
30
Ye has
seconds
to play
left.
into them.
The round is essentially over here. I mean, Ye, even if he was back to his absolute prime form, I don't see the win condition. The net is tightening. Players all
That's
around
so
him,
slow,
completely
bro.
surrounded with 15 seconds left and the
Yeah.
spike nowhere near.
Nowhere to run. Not even a chance to really plan at this point as well.
Wow.
There's Leaf. Hyper active in the moment.
What?
That was a
Nate?
super intelligent round from Lee.
Come on, Nate.
So this really committed from EG without the assistance of their Yoru. That makes me think it might even be part of a fake.
Yeah, not sure where the presence is
Do
coming
not
from,
go B,
I
whatever
think
you
this is going to
do.
be a real test of Leaf. It looks like Icy's going to ult over towards A and try to make it feel like an A fake, or try to make it feel like it's really A.
It's just him.
The question is whether Leaf buys it.
It's solo pressure.
I don't think they're gonna buy
To
it.
be honest, the gate crash
I don't think
has
so
just
either.
disappeared, so Icy's missed his timing.
It's L fake, bro.
Can't regroup with the rest of the team. I think Leaf is fully aware. Look, no one from G2 is really budging from this position. They know it's fake presence.
Yeah, and that's the Leaf game
Yeah,
sense
he's,
again.
he's just leaving A. He's running towards
And
B.
Sludge
They're
have to try
gonna
and clear
force
through
like
here.
B
The
here.
trouble is this is going to be running dry ever so slightly, but he's got the TP to try and back in the way. He's going to try and point out some of these players for the rest of his team to try and take it. Steel guard and forwards. Jorgamo.
Bro, tried his chance.
That's what attempt at there. That's okay.
Don't test it
Indicators,
as
yeah,
long.
spelling it out. It's dangerous to be had onto the site. EG get themselves into it though. Good sees onto the 2 of them. It's an Armageddon. Clears the way most of the way in through the back of the site now. G2 are being slowed down themselves.
What's the post plan here?
Trent's utility basically solo clears sight, and
they
now
don't
G2
really
can
have
focus
anything.
forwards.
Spam in
Like
through
nothing
the
at
smokes.
all.
G2, they need these kills and they need it
Nature?
bad.
Now they have
EG,
nothing.
Drop it to the side here. The smoke's going to be dissipating. 3v4.
Wait, Trent
Playing
has
into
no
the post
idea he
plan
could be
and not
there.
expecting Ye to be just
Ooh,
so tightly
yeah,
committed
let's
into
just save
that
now.
corner, Valin.
Wow.
Noticeable spot, but listen, it's all just
Wow,
disjointed in
Nature
the
got
end.
2.
EG,
I don't, Nature spam 2, I guess, right?
They played immaculately.
Yeah, pretty sure he did.
Fully evacuating off the site, knowing that G2 had the tools to clear it out.
I feel like tail hold long is better than back call
G2
too,
falls
but
against 4
I'm
players
probably wrong about
in
that.
through lane.
It's probably
Money.
hindsight as well, but I don't
A little
know.
bit skew whiff here, but
Because it feels like you
EG
can use different utils to clear out back call.
Once again,
What is this round? Why do they have
They put you in the same fight, right?
Finding the kills,
Huh?
almost
Oh,
dead.
the
Next
flash.
is impeccable.
Wow.
Dash
Who
up
will
traps,
be the
create
new
space.
challenger to step up to Ye at double
Nah,
doors.
Nah, that's true. I'm kidding. Don't do
Send your
that.
best. He's in form.
That's why you're
G2
immortal.
again
Don't call me immortal,
with
bro.
EG
I'm gonna get
like
fucking
defaulting
mad.
over here.
But listen, they're already holding for all of this space,
Wow.
man. Doesn't matter.
Wow, they literally waited for them and
It's
it
just
worked
one
perfectly.
by one. They weren't willing to be patient and allow EG to be the ones stepping forward into their domain. They forced the fight.
Catches even the very
Bro,
best
I'm
teams out.
fucking radiant for life, dude.
Pretty serious mistake there.
Just because I ended the act immortal doesn't mean I'm immortal,
They take
bro.
the
It
lead
means
in
I just
this
don't have time
half.
to play, bro. I have a job.
Trying Trying to learn their lesson though from last time. They're actually going to be taking the
Stop
initiative
saying
themselves.
leave, bro.
Forwards, Jorgamo is backing out.
I didn't
there.
play. Oh my god.
Exchange,
I'm
another
trapped?
draft again.
That's so sick.
Knives in his hand.
Yeah, he's the only player that I see going for that in the modern era, and yet he's been successful with it twice in recent history.
Timeless is the play. Clearance now for EG all the way through, and it's up to these G2 players to take risks of their own. Jorgamo repositions. He knows that they've lost control of Art, and absolutely everything is
Oh, did he hit him?
here.
Yeah.
Straight shots, 140. Barely alive.
This is a big round actually for EG to win.
And G2 really are falling into the trap.
7
The slow attack side
goes a long
defaults
way.
from EG are forcing G2 to go and look for
They're going B
information.
if they go quick
Especially
enough.
with Trent down, they don't have the drone.
Yeah.
So they have to put their body on the line. They have to go and peek for info. And that means you run the risk of walking into Yay. They're worried that there could still be people in A main. They don't really have util for it. I mean, Jonah P could throw a horn, to be honest. But they need to get a move on re-clearing A main, because all of these G2 defenders are in the wrong spot.
Losing their chance.
Leaf is under mad pressure on B.
Already 25 seconds left to play with here. Already dead in most of the util. That's a steel garden. The knives.
Oh, my right click killed my goal.
Damage done. But Leaf is under scrutiny. It's all about what
Under
he can do
pressure.
on the spot and how much time can he
Come
buy
on,
the rest
Nate,
of
what
the
do you
squad
got?
to get in. The walls, tree it up and away. Cosmic
Oh,
Divide,
he
it's
dinks.
chaos. It's anarchy.
Wait.
And that's why
They held
EG
it.
Seconds left.
thrive and look their best. 2 left to stand here for G2. Try and make a play forwards, cross section.
Oh, he got out. Wow.
Looking like all sorts of weird and wacky business. Step forwards and around. Another kill here and a rifle picked up at least for Valin. He's missed his chance and missed his opportunity. A 2-round lead here for EG.
So they really need to step up and draw this one level at 7-7.
Forwards as IC steps up, but that is getting
Nah,
heavy.
Icy, what are you doing, bro?
Wow.
Presence going to be waiting.
Told you to
for
stay
him
back,
here.
dog.
Evacuation.
He's
That's
feeling
Silverman.
too confident.
Jargamo's mad right now. He might lock in.
Good opening kill for G2. And at this point, it's about how you convert it into the round.
They had some really clean 5v4s on Lotus, and a lot of them disappeared out of their grasp. They can't afford for mistakes like that. EG have been
I think you're
really
scared for
good even
Sentinels
when they're
against
a player
G2.
down.
And I think you're scared for...
G have nobody lying over towards B. Triple push though. Reclearance into mid.
They've got information
Back to
for
B?
when G2 actually exec into B, because they still
a
have
good
that
read they
wall
have.
over there. Nature's going to be providing that info.
Forwards here. There's going to be lineups going up and over. We'll hear the footsteps, the rumble.
What happened?
It's all quiet, all sneaky for now. Wall not even going to be triggered either. Yay, just spotting most of this one out here. Stepping forwards though, that's G2.
Bring them down.
Quick to lay claim to this site. Learning that
That's
very much
okay, yeah.
open here. Step to the side, that's Nature. Dealt with.
That's
Round,
over, bro. It was
everything going
fucking
right.
bait the whole time.
Here for
It
G2.
was just fucking bait.
They've been
You guys just
struggling
blue
to get
balled the
into
fuck
the
out of
wall
us
when
to
it
bring
comes
us to
these
map
pistol
3?
rounds. Tarik is gonna make a
For
decent go
what,
of things.
dude?
Sound was in the back pocket, but
Derek comes this.
too many obstacles
Just
to
take
really
the
overcome.
2-0.
One at a time. That's all you can really do, and he's going to try his best. Already taking
Oh,
out
that's
one, but
easy
now
one,
here's
map
that
one.
discipline.
Still.
Contact court
Yeah.
and around. Finally claimed here.
I drank too
Second one
much,
in the
chat.
series,
Drink
as
water. I'm
already said,
begging you,
Josh.
drink a lot of water.
G2 only won 1 out of 7 of the post plants over there. I don't think it's going to be the same on this map.
No.
Chaos, though, caused by Nature, or at least
God damn
attempted.
these ecos,
He
bro.
gets dealt with very quickly by the pack.
You already mentioned it as well. Post plants were a bit of a problem for that first map, but G2 did correct the course. At least for split. It's definitely
30
sailed them
seconds
towards a pretty decent win here. There's going to be salvage the delay. Being used to buy a bit of time here for the EG players to try and get themselves in, but the post plant positioning is pretty good here from G2.
Spike planted.
EG going to be finding it hard, I think, to dislodge most of these players, especially holding tight angles. Thorns just going to be ticking down the clock.
Here.
There's a chance there for Yay.
A chance my ass, bro. Let's go next round.
Time is going to be ticking. Damage done. The draw, one shot to the body. He's a jar with a movement. Sidesteps it. Big reveal into Icy as well, just trying to push these players out of the position. Superman does drop it, at least with the classic in hand, but instantaneous with the trade. And yeah, that's a short
What?
scene.
You guessed
and
that?
watched for.
Wow.
But this round, I think, is going to tell us a lot.
Better footsteps and a bit of util. G2. Camera up control towards A main, building towards these ults. Jorgamon has that dimensional drift.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't know about
Danger.
this, but-
Danger.
And he's out. But Ye doesn't know that.
Is he going to re-clear it? He might.
Even Valin inserted
Yeah,
as
might.
well.
He's worried about the right. I was
Steadily
clearing
making
it.
their way
Yeah,
over
he is
towards B
clearing
now.
it.
And looking like they want to set up for a
Wow.
B split.
I mean, that's pretty
I
good.
said earlier that EG, normally the strong
Pretty
side
good
of their B
info.
split is going to be through mid. For G2, it's
Yeah.
going to be the opposite. Strong
They're
side
actually
goes
just
through B
rotate. Same
main.
with Astra.
So Jorg, he's going to be looking to give information.
Tail should go. Tail should go, no?
Yeah,
Find
yeah.
where
Should
the
be.
anchor is
They
playing,
should be
and
4
that
B right
is
now.
icy, at least for now.
But they're not rotating.
Spotting out.
Cutting through.
Uh-oh.
They crash all the way, back for a bit of safety.
Did it one
Sabo's into the
backside.
back, and that has caught. Icy unaware, reveal
the
up
fuck
to the
did Icy
side,
just
a
do?
spam. Will do it.
What the
Supplements it with most
fuck
not util. Backside
is
control is
Icy
theirs.
doing?
EG.
Demon
Try
was
and play this
crashing
one
out.
back, but
What?
This is an onslaught. Aggression is caught for G2.
What did he do, though?
Tempering it at the right times. They don't want to overextend.
Defend it? I can't defend
They want to
that.
play their hands. Jonah P, full stick now in through
Oh,
forward and
God.
up towards the top as that smoke dissipates. These EG players are being picked
Wait,
apart, but
wait.
maybe Supermoon and Ye can activate. Finding a few kills.
Wait! Wait!
Oh my god, El Diablo is back from hell.
We've been
He's
waiting
him.
for the Yay round all map.
Nah.
Every other time
Don't
we
bring
watched
up
him
the
on
hell
Pearl,
line.
he's turned
That's
up.
your line, bro.
And it took until round 15 in a 3v5, I think that
So
was,
Candy said, not me.
with better weaponry, admittedly, but they still shouldn't have been that clean. How did these kills all come through almost at the same time?
Show me Superman.
Credit to Superman too, because he managed to pick up a couple.
That was sick.
But Yay,
I'm not gonna lie, the
super clean
confidence
with
to
a
just
line.
wide swing that when you know you're one shot to the outlaw, respect.
Wait, actually, though.
Tension. Hit's going to be coming through at a moment's notice onto A, and it's all going to be down to
Damn, I
Tarik.
feel like
Supermundo
Leaf
reinforcements arriving.
way
and
too
now
soon,
there's
but
no
I guess they had a
worry
good
out about
DP pick
control.
on
There's
him.
48
That was
seconds
good by
left.
EG, to be fair.
TP spotted,
Singled him out.
broken. No
40
chance of
seconds?
taking here, and G2
They're running
getting a
back
bit of a
to
scurry
B?
on, but they haven't broken any of this util.
They
No,
can't
it
go
doesn't
B
look like a
here.
good pivot here, does it?
I guess-
The defense is still really spread out.
This is
Tons
this.
of
They're
places
gonna.
to
They're,
do.
they
Yours gonna
can't.
hear him.
Already
Yours gonna hear him.
planted
Icy's
on the
gonna hear him
B side.
soon. Oh,
This
he
is gonna
rocked
be an
away.
extremely
Oh, he
difficult
TP'd.
nut to
Oh,
crack.
God. Icy's costing us.
And there's so little
Oh,
time.
God. He TP'd
How
A.
did they get it done?
I
Oh,
guess
God.
the only
What's the
advantage for
read?
G2 is that it's only nature.
Why?
Home.
Oh, my God. And he jumps by
Nature.
the worst time ever.
Stronghold set up.
He has no info.
Put down
Look,
the
Wait,
door.
the mollies are
Delaying
good.
most of this one
Wait, the
here. There's only
mollies are
13
so
seconds left of the
good.
plan. Needs to go down.
He has
It
to
needs
run
to be
through and plant.
spotless. They haven't cleared back halls yet. See,
Oh,
Salvo's all
the
gonna be
Rockets.
blind.
Time.
Kill's gonna be
Oh,
found.
time.
5 seconds left.
Time.
Pocket.
No time.
He
didn't get it.
Wow, they
Oh my
scammed
God.
him.
He saved it. He saved it.
They
Oh
realize that they
my
know
He
it.
God,
he
the
fucked it up
stall.
right now.
That
Took his life out
utility
and saved
forcing
it.
Trent to
Oh
plant out in
my
the open.
God.
And it looks like this time maybe they'll commit to the A split. Haven't run too many of these.
People
the
are
drone over towards B is going to keep Yay anchored. Derek goes walkabouts.
Oh,
Valen, do you turn up the heat? Do you try and apply that pressure?
commit
Here
to
it is
that.
coming from the side.
Oh, no, they
Around and
separated.
wide to pull the right
Scans.
offset most of this one here.
No!
I still didn't know what to do. I still didn't know what to do.
he has TP. Yeah, it took too long.
And divide most of this site now.
They should have went
G2
forward
are
into
getting
a main
themselves into the
deeper.
post plant.
It's great
Yeah.
patience there,
Fighting.
waiting for the ult. Are they ready to fight?
This is
They're
it.
going for it with the fade
Fatal.
ult.
Yes, Nightfall Pride.
Wait,
and
that was a
Red
good
is
fade
going
ult,
away.
wow.
Absolutely everything. Sound cues
Yeah.
down and out and around. But nothing else
Is
to really
this-
step past this one. It's a threshold of their own making, but lying in wait, just seeking to delay and deny this chance here for them. Star. It's Valen looking to dominate and take
Fuck, we
control.
might have jinxed it, bro.
The
Stinger,
round
bro.
itself.
I'm telling
And
you.
what a call to
Oh,
make.
no.
The play
Stinger.
to make overall. G2.
The
Not done
thrifty.
yet.
So they could be pretty
No, I'm not
confident right
wasting
now.
my
There is
standing
no
up on
belief in-
EG, bro. I need to save
that
it for
just means-
Sentinels.
Yay.
Did I?
have gone and walk about somewhere else, and you can see he's getting set up over on A main this time.
Like EG wanted to maybe set up for a bit of a trap play off Ye's contact, but he
I'm
came
gonna
up on
save
that
my
idea now.
stand,
A lot of
dude.
pressure is heard. Heading its way over towards the B side. Icy is going to try and drop this one down.
Nah.
And shut it down entirely.
Nah.
Just a backhand hand, he barely gets away.
He had his
Scot-free.
movement right
Armageddon.
there.
Wait, the
He's gonna be creating
tail
some carnage now. Slicing up most of the site. There's a timing.
35 seconds, they're running A. Tail, you hear them?
Name of the game. G2 are trying to run a bit of a swindle on them. All the way though. Icy is all in through the back of that A main control. Is going to be critical. Superman's going to lock this one down. Time.
They were
of
not
the
scared of
essence
that
once
Euro ult.
more.
They all ran away.
They have to clear A main.
And G2, they
Oh,
need that
it's
extremity
too hard
control
to win
lead.
this.
Yes, you found it.
Wait, didn't he
Consolation
flick
prize
him?
indeed, but Superman reveals his
Wow.
hand. Drops off control.
These
This
flick
one,
trees so
G2
close to
the ones
me,
that are
get
gonna
to
feel
them.
the heat. Can you
Oh my
turn
God, the guy
around
behind him
in time?
died.
Oh
They're
my
color
God.
string.
This is them being picked
What?
apart.
They're getting peppers from the sides.
Trent,
What?
First one to stand. Hit a 1v3, make it a
What?
1v2. Now 1v1.
Oh, he flashed himself, dude. Oh my God, Trent saved them.
Ridiculous.
No way,
Ridiculous
bro.
from Trent.
Yay. picks that one up. He has the knives in the back pocket too.
Oh, it's a
They
fast
break
B
drone
hit.
early, which is going to allow him to step up.
Wait, this is a
And
wait.
what
Show
is
me,
this?
yay,
What is
bro.
that?
Why are we overviewing?
Why would you flip off of him?
Shot.
Oh my god, they over. Oh my god.
Oh my god. El Diablo.
Teach them the name, El
There's a new
Diablo.
demon? Nah, don't
Has
say
been
it.
heard rattling around people's brains for quite some time.
I mean, if used at all in the last couple years, it's been used ironically, sarcastically, referring back to a peak that most people thought Ye would not return to, and yet this run has really showcased he's still got it. He still can be a powerhouse that takes people to podium finishes, perhaps. Who would have thought this EG team could be on the precipice of making top 3 in Americas?
New demon while on
making
call
it
with him is
global.
crazy.
G2 stands in their way, but
No,
it's
don't
a
make it
5v3
weird, dude. It's
in
only
this
weird if
round.
you make it weird. I
And
want to
EG
point
with
that
all
out,
of
bro.
the
It's not
advantages.
weird
They're
until you
playing
make it
safe. They're
weird, and you
playing
made it
disciplined.
weird.
Derek just spotting.
Tiptoeing around Tarik.
Mother, how are we dying juggling?
Punish, steel guard, it's
Oh
going to be
my
used almost
God.
immediately here.
No, they need
G2
this post
taking no
plant, bro.
chances.
And the Hawk clears out Secret, so they can be super confident. But they've lost Trent, so no salvos in the post plant. They're forced to try to
Fuck,
make
we have
a
to invest
play.
in knives as well now.
And this double push.
Yeah.
Oh my god, double
Is
flank.
gonna find
The
anyone.
crowd's gonna give it away, watch. The crowd's gonna give it away, watch.
Also being called for as well. This
You
is it.
think?
Of course, you got to take risks for G2.
Oh, they
It's a
did.
3v4, you need these kills and you need them now.
I
And
see.
again, finding it icy. Drop
He's
down,
not
but that
aware
really
of
does
it.
reveal the
He
hand.
whiffed.
And a whiff. Jonah P can't quite manage to
Double
control
flank.
this one. That's going to be the
Not
pull.
planted
That's
for
got
them.
nice and early, but they flipped the map entirely.
Ew,
Knives to
ew.
the side, run into the side. Yay!
Yay?
Shuts it down, slicing and dicing.
Yeah, another one. Wow.
Kill.
Wait
he got
a
all
minute.
Diablo.
We ain't done yet.
And he might be the king
Oh
of hell,
my
but he is
God.
ice cold on this stage right now.
Ooh, okay, Brandon.
He's managed to push himself back up to the top of the scoreboard for EG. If you were wondering, when is this guy going to come online? Well, it's
He is
rounds
locked
like
in. He
this.
wants to
Wait,
He's
that's
had
a
2 of them
sick
so far on
play.
defense, where he just completely takes over. And this still had a lot
Wow,
of
that was
danger
a nice
into it.
shot,
Yes,
Melon,
the
I'm not gonna lie.
post-plant
It's
positioning
not that easy.
is not actually great. Nature can tuck around on a steel box, and Leaf was left
Uh-oh.
on was not really able to do much.
Josh Archie's crashing. He's
Josh can
crashing.
feel
He's
the
crashing.
game
He's
slipping
crashing. He's
away.
crashing.
It's really difficult to get anything done with the op when your opponent has a Yoru ult.
This is crazy. Who's next? Drone for the reclearance out through A main. It's going to be the dimensional drift as well, pushing forwards. Not too much spotting many of these plays whatsoever, but there it is, reveals it. with the
Superman,
hand itself,
wow.
and Superman steps up to it.
Wow.
He's being challenged, and a hell of a task as well to try and defend
Oh.
these players. Cloud
Oh, no.
burst, obfuscating.
Oh, yo, those are great
Oh
smokes.
my god.
Get out of there.
Derek!
Derek!
Oh, a little overheat, but it's okay.
Oh.
Hey, Trent, 1v2?
Nah, it was done over here.
Not doubt them in
I
their
see that.
spots, and for Trent to do it all now in a 1v2.
Oh.
To the side.
Wow. Yay.
No, they
So
might
much
actually do
focus
it.
in
Stop
that
it.
round. 3 opportunities to convert
a half
and
buy.
make it to Toronto. Eliminate the
They have-
tournament
they have, like,
favorites. The
3
team
ults
that
coming up, though.
Nobody doubted would make it.
Yeah.
But
Now
Holy
pushed to that
fuck.
brink. So much
this
acid.
is gonna be the classic. Give him too much space and then we lose.
Scraps, bottom of the bargain bin.
Yeah, it's looking
That's what
like
they're
it.
working with to try
They
and
already
convert
gave him
around
all
like
of mid,
this.
all of
And
me,
yet
it
Army
made
they
all
made
of
and
heart.
themselves in position to make the
And
stickers look
connector.
broken.
These guys could be in literally in
If anything
CT
could
spawn
do it
right now
with
if
a
they
bad
walk
buy
in.
like this, it would be
They're
G2.
about
How
to.
do you get it done? Yes, you have mid-control. Lying in wait, watched for by EG.
Look where he's
They would
droning
operate
from,
on
bro.
one side.
Jesus
You're looking for
Christ.
information, and then you're probably sight smoking. You know, if Valen has 2 smokes, he can pop them either side of that default. and
Oh,
you
I'm
try
biting
to
my
close
nails,
the gap.
How scared they
Try and go
are.
into this one, a bit of straight spam as well. Trent.
Free
Catching
plant.
a bullet to the leg there, but
Well,
alive.
they
They have
for-
everything.
They have Visol, but is it worth
using
He's
Visol?
hyper-committed. Hard-committed indeed. Salvos
I mean, not on
clearing
this
away.
round.
Like,
Space
I guess
to be
you could
called
versus
for.
Stingers,
G2
I
wanna
don't
try and
know.
fight for this one tooth and nail, but Derek right back at you. It's an
Well,
exchange.
they're playing
a
aggro as
handshake,
fuck.
But a util in hands, but here's that
Dragon Ball,
still
Dragon Ball.
going.
Nature,
Nature
I'm not gonna lie.
lying in wait and lets it loose now. Eyes on Jorgamo inside that smoke.
You gotta
Timing.
capitalize off of it. I see.
Oh,
I see.
He got a knife! He got a knife!
Out.
You
No
knifed
escape
Ye.
from that one here, round to the side. It's such a
Derek.
quick response in EG.
Oh my god, the
Two
observer started
ultimate
squeaking.
earns. Pushing them back and away.
9 seconds on salvos for Trent.
No stick inside, gonna be occurring for now as well, but straight spam has to do it. Superman sticking,
Oh!
straight shot.
What a
Right
shot!
down, running it down.
Oh my god!
Chances in this round. The G2 come out on top. They have plot armor.
What did I
It's
tell you, bro?
ridiculous.
Oh, they're on a
Cut the
half buy,
tension with a
dude.
knife that's occurring.
Yeah.
EG
That Superman's saving for an op, though.
staring
Yeah,
at the barrel of an equalized map so far. Lighter weaponry at hand for them, and G2, they're relentless.
This is one of those spots where you just got to be clean. G2 are the ones that really control the tempo here. You've got to avoid running into stacks, and you've also got to avoid EG closing the gap on the retake. Now, they don't have a bunch of stingers. It's only Nature that has one. So you
I like what Icy's doing though.
From Icy and Superman.
Like there's a clone in the back there, and then he's playing in the O spot, like the O corner.
We've seen what the ecos can do in this game already.
Like, look how not afraid G2 are. Like, yeah, they know they're bad by but they're not afraid.
But if the time gets late here, doesn't matter that
I think EG's got caught by that so much this series. Giving too much respect on Nico.
Yeah, they just have the wrong mindset.
No smoke?
Still cut up to the
No
corner here.
smoke?
IC's feeling like it needs to make a play forward.
He didn't buy any. He couldn't buy any, I guess.
Claim to most of the site. Still, there needs to be that clearance, and it is there eventually. Trading, dislodging IC from that spot.
Rounds like this,
My God, Diablo will clutch
from
this.
G2.
Watch this!
They look clinical there.
Oh, fuck.
Dealing with that stack, flushing out every little danger, and making sure that they tie up the score to 11-11 to a match point.
Guns v guns, 11-11. Similar beginning here from G2.
Stand up,
Thrown
fine.
forward, clone on top of it. Gets broken though. Wall's not going to be triggered. That was the goal genuinely here for G2.
Dude, I was comfortable though.
Well, the Utopian 10 forward.
He fucked up their strat.
They're aiming to fake it, to try and pull these EG players away, but they're up through mid, still walking around the site. Does anything give this one up? It's already a gate crash all the way through into the back of their spawn as well. Reinforcements can arrive for EG. Jorg is going all the way. He's going a distance right now. Revealed in hand. Spotting his players out.
What?
Going to dominate the map.
Yeah.
On his perch, on his high ground position, EG. We're not to be moved from that frame.
Overheat!
What the fuck?
All the way from behind. G2 laying claim and laying siege all the way to the site. There's no stopping this train right now.
And Jonah P, the
Bro,
lone
EG had
Canadian
like
that we
4
could even
opportunities
send
to
from
win that
Americas
round.
to Toronto. He
FBA
gets the
saved up
job
top
done
with
with
the
a
op.
3K. He's been quiet in this map, setting up the rest of his team.
And then Superman
But he
can
wants
clutch
to get
that.
there and play in front
If
of the
Tarik
home
doesn't die
crowd.
there.
Last player standing.
How is G2 doing this?
One round separates G2 from Toronto.
God.
You see what it means to him.
Oh my God.
EG, they could have been in control there. And Ye, with a dash in, a bit of an overheat, and suddenly it all goes wrong. EG are on a triple Guardian buy. It's nothing.
It's pushed to the brink. It's desperation at its core. And all for
It's
just
over.
a chance.
They're not winning this
He overheated.
G2, they're in the driving seat.
No!
And they kill him.
First kill,
No.
That's it back immediately. Superman.
Superman, that's a huge
Quick
trade.
with the
I'm
trigger.
not gonna lie, that trade is fuck.
This is
Had
what
he
the
not
players
traded,
can
this
get
round was
a bit ahead of
over.
themselves.
If
The
it was a
adrenaline
5v4, this round was
absolutely
over.
pumping.
That
Joe
trade
got
is so big.
Instead of playing the 5v4, he swings forward, punished by Superman. Now droning out A, trying to keep the A players
Bro,
anchored
Icy
to their
just needs to
spots,
fucking
while the
rewalk
spike
in the
makes its
bro.
way
That's
over
just a
towards
joke.
B.
You
There's
can't
no
be
way
afraid
it's
of
like that.
it.
He's shaking
Plus
his
far
fucking little
undefended.
booties right
Gate
now.
Crash just expired on B as well.
Like, they need a 3-1.
they
2-2
doubled
is
up
not
to
going to
defend
cut it
double
this round.
doors.
I'm not going to lie.
There's
Not
nobody
in this
coming in that
manner.
They're playing
direction.
retake B.
G2 may end up
Oh
here.
God.
They're going to win.
Having
They're
a
going to
free
win. Oh, wait, they
player,
have
being able to
tickle.
Oh,
Okay, it's
stall.
fine.
Trent and Valin.
They have the
Things
ultimate. It's
all
fine.
look
Wait, they
set
have
up
double.
and
They have double ult.
They do. They Astro Wall and
G2
tail
to be
ult.
able to make it
Yeah,
through.
yeah, okay. This is fine then. This is fine.
What do they do?
Starts
Astro
down.
Wall long, tail ult back
Slow down
all?
nice and pretty here. You've got to try and be coordinated here. Triple jump up or over.
No, I feel like you
G2.
Astro or
Dealt with
Teckle.
side control is gonna be theirs, but Derek has an ult
And then
flying
Astro
in.
Wall
There's
back all?
people sticking this one as well. Taking that time and a
Like
bit of
the
damage in the
regular Astro
process.
Wall.
Oh, is
And
it
then you
going?
nuke back hall.
Doubled up. EG.
G2 know they're
It's
playing
all on the line
aggressive.
here and now, and
G2 are
G2
pushing.
Oh,
yes,
fuck.
matters
Wait,
into
Derek's
their own
aware,
hands.
but, like,
They
how
realize
aware?
it.
How
Armageddon.
aware?
They want to take the fight to him. Don't let EG take the initiative. Don't let them take that space and timing. Blind. Out
Oh my God.
around. Derek.
No!
He needs all of that.
No!
All this hate was
This
for
wraparound is
nothing!
rapid indeed, but
For
EG have got to do it all.
nothing!
Just nature and
For
Superman side by
nothing!
side.
Sticking.
Backs against the wall, shots need to range supreme, but G2 have a date with destiny. A ticket to Toronto,
No, it's actually
secured in their
insane.
back
Jesus
pocket.
Christ.
Dude, it's actually insane.
What grit and determination. So many moments on Pearl where it felt like EG could have been in
Oh my
control, and yet
God.
G2 denied them.
Oh my God.
Turned their dreams to ashes at
Nah,
every twist and turn.
Damn, bro.
I
round
can't
17,
believe it,
round
bro.
21, round 23.
It ended like that.
Massively pivotal.
They
All
threw
Went
it.
the way of G2.
Dude, G2
Heartbreak for
somehow
these Evil
keep
Geniuses
winning.
players.
G2, they just can't
Four guys
lose.
slayed against them.